Hello and welcome, Wargamers. Josh and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you something kind of special. We got the new Chaos Space Marine Codex. Finally. Josh has been waiting a little bit for this one to play as Night Lords because...
You know what? I really hadn't been hankering the Night Lords, but the book showed up. And I think we had planned it out that you were going to be playing them, and I'm like, no, I'm going to play them too.
Yeah, I mean, that worked. Chaos versus Chaos has always been a very fitting matchup. Just two warbands vying for whatever nonsense on this table.
We've decided to fix the match so that we guarantee the Chaos wins.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Unless we get a draw.
That would be awful.
That would be awful. In today's game, it is Word Bearers, technically, against the Night Lords, playing two different detachments. I'm playing the Index detachment, the Zealots. I can't remember the exact name. It's something Zealots, but it's the one that fits very well for Word Bearers, and Josh is playing the Renegade...
The Renegade Raiders?
Renegade Raiders, that's what it was.
It's the Renegade ones. You got to go fast.
You go fast,
Which
yeah.
is fitting for the way that I like to play my Night Lords.
To me, Night Lords, Iron Warriors, the Red Corsairs, all of them, they're not like traitors to they're not like Chaos Worshippers, they're renegades from the Imperium.
Yeah.
And this is a very fitting detachment for that. And this is finally expands upon Chaos Space Marines, allowing you to play renegades instead of just like zealots and heretics and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had no interest in playing the Night Lords under the previous rules.
Correct. You're still stuck with the Dark Pacts, but you can at least look past those and imagine there's something else. Anyways, in today's game, it is sponsored by Whaling Games, and it's going to be 1,500 points using match play rules. We got a random mission we drafted up, and let's go take a look at our armies.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's go with the Pact-bound Zealots first. As the Word Bearers leading the entire thing, I'll have a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor with the Mark of Cahorn as our general today with the Talisman of Burning Blood enhancement. I'm just going to go with my typical go-to Word Bearer list that I've been playing in 10th edition, so if it looks like a familiar list, I just want to see how it plays. Even though the rules are very much the same, the points are different, and I want to see how that reflects. That character will be joining a unit of 5 Chaos Terminators, also marked by Khorne, because that rule is still in play. You can only join units that share a Mark of Chaos with the character. They are going to be pretty standard loadout. We have combi bolters on them, not combi weapons, just bolters. We have 1 Chain Fist, 1 Accursed Weapon, and 3 Power Fists for the Terminators. I'm going to be running a Chaos Sorcerer marked Undivided. I'm going to keep my Warband as Undivided, Slaanesh, and Khorne for today's game. Just so I don't have to remember much more than that. I mean, it can get a little unwieldy after that. That Sorcerer will be joining a unit of 10 Chosen. Got a lot of points in Chosen here. They're quite expensive. We're going to see if we can make it work, though. Using my Horus Heresy Marines here, I'm trying to keep it all what you see is what you get. We do have an icon in there, a lot of bolters, a lot of bolt pistols, a lot of accursed weapons, and 2 models have Power Fists. I know I could have 2 more in there with Power Fists, I just don't have the models. My final character will be a Master of Possessions, marked for Slaanesh, and taking our second enhancement, the Intoxicating Elixir, which I'll go into further details with the enhancements when they come up, but effectively gives him a Feel No Pain as well as another bonus for him and his unit, I believe. Again, I'll double check that. Joining a unit of 10 Possessed, which have seen changes in the Chaos Codex, definitely for the better. They did lose a little bit of their punch for the long game, but they still have that like pinpoint moment where you can still use the Dark Pact ability on them. When you use the Dark Pact ability on them. They are also going to be marked by Slaanesh because they must, if I want the character to join them. I'll be running 4 squads of cultists as well. They're all going to be 10 strong with, well, I'd like to say they have the close combat weapon options, but a keen eye will be aware that they no longer have cultist firearms. They're all pistols and melee weapons. There are options in the book otherwise, but it is a little disappointing. The last piece of my list will be 1 Chaos Land Raider. What you see is what you get on this guy. Undivided as well. I was thinking about going Nurgle with it. It's not a bad pick, but Undivided has its bonuses as well, and that way I don't have to worry about using the Nurgle strat too much here and remember the Nurgle rules. That is my 1490 of Chaos Space Marines.
Moving over now to take a look at the Night Lords running the Renegade Raiders detachment. Leading the force will be the Shrieking Maniac coming back. That is a Chaos Lord with Jump Pack. My other character choice is I have a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor. Bringing along some more elite choices as well. I have a Chaos Terminator squad to go with, the Lord with Terminator armor. And then I've also brought along a nice big healthy squad of Chosen and a squad of Raptors, because I like my jump pack guys. Looking at some battle line choices, I've got a little minimum squad of Legionnaires with some long-range fire support. I have 2 identical squads of them. And then I've also brought along 2 nice big healthy cultist mobs. I've had these models forever and really haven't had the chance to use them. So we're just going to pretend they can't shoot their rifles very far because they took away the option for cultist weapons. I'm not sure why. Dedicated transports. I have got a Chaos Rhino, and then just one of the other datasheet choices, I have a Chaos Land Raider. So these are shockingly similar lists.
It wasn't planned,
wasn't
by
intentional.
The way. Yeah, it just goes in theme with how we like to play Chaos. We're going to take a look at our mission. Josh and I have a format where we like to draft up our Leviathan mission cards here. There's lots of different ways you can go about doing it. We just do like a Star Wars Legion draft, essentially. With our mission today, we got Hammer and Anvil. Very simple deployment, so one player deploys along the short table edge on both sides of the battlefield. So one side and the other side. Now we are playing with this part of the battlefield cut off. That whole foot over here is just there for looks. We're playing on a 5-foot board today, as is usual. Now with the actual mission itself, we have 5 objectives, 3 right down the middle, all the way down, then 1 in each player's deployment zone. These are important because our primary mission is priority targets, which is the most objective-focused one out of all of them. It is 5 victory points for every objective you control, starting in the second battle round, up to a total of 10, so it only really counts for 2 of them. However, on turn 5 is when the big scoring comes in, because you can score up to 15 victory points at the end of the battle. So it's not like at the end of your turn on turn 5, it's like you both scrap on battle round 5, and whoever has at least 3 of the objectives will get 15 points, otherwise it's 5 per objective. Nothing else to it. You can get up to 50 points on the primary mission there. Now our mission rule for the game is sweep and clear, which is kind of funny because we have a lot of cultists anyways, which have this rule, and it's sticky objective. So if any unit we have on the board is in range of an objective at the end of our command phase, if we control it, we just put a little die marker on it saying that is our objective until the other Chaos Warband takes it away. So the cultists are a little redundant here, but whatever, you always bring them just in case. I like cultists, Josh likes cultists, and everything is kind of a cultist in today's game. Going over deployment, I wanted to roll off. I wanted to deploy over here. I love the bridges. I love this board that Adam made for us here. So I love the idea of rolling in over the bridges and then fighting over here, as we've taken the bridges earlier in the battle. For my deployment, I have cultists on this flank, cultists on the other flank as well on that bridge. Now they're deployed that way just so I can investigate. In case I draw investigate signals right away, I can at least get those table corners. But it's a gamble. You're least likely to get it on turn 1, but they're not going to be doing anything else otherwise. We got Possessed in the middle with the Master Possessions, right at the deployment line, with the Land Raider right beside them. Inside of the Land Raider is the Sorcerer and the 10 Chosen. Behind that is more Chaos Cultists, just on the objective. I don't know what their plan is. They're going to try to protect and screen against the Screaming Idiot as much as they can.
Good luck.
At least stay away from that backfield. Hopefully, we'll see. And then in reserve, I have my Warlord, my Chaos Lord, and Terminator armor with his retinue. And I have 1 squad of Chaos Cultists that are in strategic reserve. Sorry, the Terminators are in Deep Strike reserve. Chaos Cultists are in strategic reserve.
Going over the Night Lord's deployment, I've got 1 big healthy cultist squad here, because it looked cool.
They are a bunch of prisoners.
Well, not anymore. They're free now.
Liberated.
Liberate them. This is good. We're the good guys.
You know what my favorite part about all these, they have like 3 different stories of what they were initially supposed to be, what they became, and what they are now.
Yep, pretty much. Originally, I got these to be, I know we're getting off topic. These, it's Wargames Atlantic models.
Yes.
And I really kind of dig them because you can build them a bunch of different ways. They were conscripts.
They're going to be penal colony conscripts.
Yeah. And then Games Workshop took those rules away, so I got sad. Pretty much right after I got them done. And then they've bounced around to being Chaos Cultists. I'm like, yeah, whatever, with the Cultist firearm, that works. And then they took that away for some reason.
Yeah.
So I haven't decided if I'm just going to house rule it and run rifles sometimes.
I don't think anyone would scoff at that. Yeah.
Somebody would, but they already don't like my content, so it's okay.
That's fair. They aren't watching, that's right. Yeah.
They've already, at 1,500 points, they shut it off.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
So yeah, got cultists there, got another big blob of cultists right over this way. And then squad of Legionnaires, and if you'd be so kind to point out the other squad of Legionnaires back there.
They are tucked in right here. Sorry, boop, 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 right here in the building here.
Yeah, just a little bit of fire support. I have a Rhino here that has my Chosen in it.
Yeah.
And my Terminators are riding in the Land Raider because we got to do something different than Luka.
Yeah,
so there's a little switcheroo.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Screaming Idiot and his Raptor friends are in Deep Strike Reserve.
Absolutely, and then that's it for our deployment. Now, before we get into it, I feel like I want to justify the 1,500 point thing just a little bit because it's for anyone out there who plays 1,000 point games, you understand it's kind of cool because you get to like different things shine in 1,000 point games, right? All of a sudden, your characters, like a Chaos Lord and Terminator armor, that's a force to be reckoned with at a 1,000 point level game, right? And then so naturally, you're going to want to play with more of your toys. You're going to increase your points level. You go up to 1,250, you go up to 1,500, 1,750, 2,000. Essentially, we got to 2,000. We always played 2,000 points. It was just too many models on the table, and it
can be bloated sometimes depending on the factions and what you're trying to accomplish in the game.
Correct. And then all of a sudden, honestly, I find at 2,000 points, nothing's really a showcase. Like nothing's really a force to be reckoned with because everything's so easy to destroy at that point.
Yeah.
You'll have like obviously you could have Imperial Knights or Warhound Titans or big pieces in general. Sure, those things are great, but it's just I like to rein it in a little bit. I like it. I like a certain I'm a big Hero Hammer kind of fan, so I like it when like a little Chaos Lord or an Overlord or whatever it is can be a very scary force on the battlefield. And at 1,500 points, you kind of skirt that fine line of
you joke about it because my philosophy on it is that because again I'll play kind of whatever the opponent wants to play.
Yeah, it's always to me it's always up to the guest.
1,000 points can be really swingy with some factions, so I don't love doing it.
Correct.
But if you and your opponent are on the same page about building 1,000 point lists, it's really fun because you get a lot of stuff on the board. 2,000 points I find to be a little bit kind of too by the numbers for a lot of the army builds and the rest of all that.
That's the other point too that I like to pick at. Yeah.
And it tends to be kind of bloated. So again, it depends on the factions that you're playing, what you're trying to accomplish. What 1,500 points is that it's been that sweet spot for me for a long, long time. So
I find that the psychological effect. And this is true for a lot of people. And like we're gonna rant just for a little bit longer. So skip ahead to the battle report if you want to get to the battle report. I don't want to waste anyone's time if they're not here for ranting and stuff or just discussing the game in general. Yep. I find at 2,000 point games, you'll find a lot of your say you're kind of tired of like the formulaic gameplay of it. And like maybe you're kind of tired of your opponents always studying online, essentially, of like what's good at 2,000 points.
That's kind of like
that whole mentality. And like say you just like to play with your models the way they are, and like you still play well, like you still put together comprehensive lists, and you're flexible. And then tell your opponent that you're kind of tired of playing the same game again. Let's go to 1,750. Let's go to 1,500, and watch them try to like.
Yeah, it's fun to mix it up.
And it's just like, the game doesn't work at that point level. My list doesn't work at that point level because like a 2,000 point list is so well crafted that every point is very important. So once you take away 500 points of one element of it, the other 1,500 points still make sense anymore. Yeah. So the whole thing kind of falls apart.
I think we'll discuss this quite a bit.
There's going to be a big post game about all this. I just wanted to justify the 1,500 point thing a little bit. It just breaks up the monotony of the samey nonsense of 2,000 point games.
The simple explanation for me is that I play these games for fun. And I know like some people are like recoiling at that concept, but I play these games for fun. So I talk to my opponent, we figure out what's going to be fun, then we play that. And there's not a whole lot else to it other than that.
The main thing for me, 1,500 points, it just feels like a 7th edition game. If I'm going to be honest, this is what you'd see on a 7th edition table. And when you play 1,000 points, you're looking at like a 5th edition game, 3rd edition to 5th edition game probably. And then if you're an older veteran player, then that is probably enough appeal to go back. To me, that was what sold it to me. Someone said, this is like my old 7th edition games. I'm like, oh, you're right. I love 7th edition games. I love this point level. That was it. Easy sell. Now, before we roll dice and get into the game, a quick word from our sponsor, Whalen Games, a massive supporter of MiniWarGaming and a massive distributor of anything you could possibly need for the wargaming hobby. If you're unfamiliar with them, they are based out of the UK and they offer worldwide shipping for most of their products, as well as very competitive pricing, compared to all the other competitors out there. And they have massive amounts of stock as well. If you're considering picking up a few new units for your army, maybe starting a whole new collection for another game or the same game, consider going to check out Whalen Games, seeing what they have to offer, and they might just have the piece you need there. They're a massive supporter of MiniWarGaming, so consider supporting Whalen Games as well. Now we're gonna roll up. Who goes first? It's whoever rolls high must go. Hey! Chaos turn 1, but me specifically, the word bearers. Now I should note that both Josh and I are playing tactical objectives. Boom, 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 and we're only getting 2. We're only drawing 2 tactical cards a turn. I'm always curious. I know you hate playing that way. Why don't you just do the fixed cards?
There's a lot more thought that goes into it.
And
fair. So it's more of the idea of because my opponents don't want to do it either.
Yeah.
So I tend to match whatever my opponent wants to do.
I know a lot of people.
So if my opponent comes, if I have an opponent comes in that says, I really love doing fixed objectives, then I will figure it out.
Try to figure it out, yeah.
Yeah.
I do find the way, generally when it comes to fixed objectives, they're very like, you either build, well, obviously you either build a list for it, but not every list can build, not every army can build for them properly.
Yep.
I know a lot of people, which I actually appreciate, I think they found a nice little area. A lot of people just build a general list and play random cards.
Yeah.
And then if they're fighting nice, they take big bring it down and assassinate.
Right.
Super
Are you
easy
supposed
auto
to,
pick.
to have them fixed before you know?
No,
which one
I
it is?
think it's a round to round thing.
Yeah. See, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I believe it's a round to round thing. I don't play competitively, so I don't really know. I'm sure it's probably different for every event, maybe, unless they're all the same.
Beats me, dog.
I don't really know.
Beats me.
Well, my first two cards, as I said earlier, I was really hoping to get Investigate Signals. Again, not very likely on the first two draws of the game. But we got instead Capture Enemy Outpost, which will not be achievable, but it will be a command point, and Secure No Man's Land, which is achievable, but not ideal. So essentially, I have to go for one of these two objectives. Secure No Man's Land, I have to get 2 out of the 3 in the middle. Not loving like any of
Move the Land Raider up
those.
and jump out.
What's gonna happen to me if I do
Problem
that?
solved.
I don't think that. I mean, you got cultists and legionnaires there.
I
know, I'm not too worried about it.
5 legionnaires and 20 cultists.
Because what you're saying is something I would like to do, but the way you say it makes it seem like I shouldn't do it.
Okay, so this is a major problem for me because when I'm trying to be serious, I'm not saying that I was trying to be serious there, but when I try to actually talk to people seriously, because I'm pretty sarcastic for the most part, they're like, what's your angle?
What's your angle?
I can't speak to Matthew because he always assumes.
He always assumes you got ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Now the question is also for my turn: do I just keep these cultists where they are and gamble that my odds of getting Investigating Signals is actually higher on the next turn? It only gets higher as we play the game, but that means if the second the cultists are deployed in a position, the second they move a millimeter, they can no longer accomplish it. That's not a problem for you. You have assault on everyone, so you can actually do it and get around pretty quickly. That's
the funny thing because I'm still just I'm not gonna think that much. I'm just here to go forward.
I'm probably
all gas, no brakes. We're here to raid.
I'm probably not going to game. I might do one unit. One unit might chill. I mean, I gotta try and protect against your Screaming Maniac anyway, so they have some merit staying back there. But okay, so for the most part here in my command phase, I acquire a command point. So does Josh.
Yes.
I guess we both have a command point. That's
Very good.
great. I got to get the tracker. I don't actually technically have the tracker on me yet, so all that. We'll be giving you updates on the scores at the end of every player turn as well. To give you we don't have the graphic yet, but we'll keep you updated. And yeah, nothing to do in the command phase. I am just going to move on to the movement phase. Should note, technically get a sticky objective here at the end of my command phase, so that's nice and fun. Not a really big deal, though, but in case anyone was curious. So I've devised my plan. I want to go for objectives. I'm going to go for this objective over here, that objective over there. Hate it, but we're gonna make it work. The nature of the card drawn and having to go first. These possess are going to advance towards this objective. They're very quick, and they have a master possession in there, giving them bonuses to their advance rolls. They are Slanesh, so I can advance and charge with that unit, but there's no legal targets to really go for, so we're just going to advance them over here. And then I hate to do it, but to get the 5 victory points, my Chosen are going to evacuate the Land Raider right on that side of the building, inside of the building, and then they're going to move onto the objective as well. But we're going to skirt that fine edge. We're going to hang out on the far end of the objective here just to establish ourselves onto objectives and expose our elite infantry unit. They do have a sorcerer in them, so they're -1 to hit at all times, but we'll see how much that actually matters when it comes up. We're going to dump the Chosen out of the Land Raider first. Then we're going to advance towards this objective. Even a 1 works, but they can advance and shoot their guns. They're Chosen. That's their and charge and stuff. They're real fast. We go 3 additional inches, and I think Chosen are they 6?
They're 6 move, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go up to 9 inches on Chosen. Not that we're gonna get many shots at all with them, but we're gonna try. Now we can go right up to the objective with that. We're just gonna kind of chill it on this side of the objective, I suppose. Whatever. Maybe this is a great idea. Maybe I'll just take no damage, and they'll be in a cool spot to do cool things with.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's their final spot. I got 3 of the models on the objective. I got a few of them staggered back into the ruins just to get some cover going for them in case they do get lit up by anything with AP. But
what's going to light them up?
Actually, that's relevant because you got extra AP when you shoot at guys on objectives.
Yeah.
So the cover will help. Good to know. That's like a raider thing. That's a renegade raider thing. Otherwise, I'm gonna call them Galvorback. They're possessed. It's the same. Synonymous. It's the same thing. They're the first. They're the first possessed. The Chosen Sons. if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of it. They are going to move towards this objective. Even a 1 on their advance roll is good enough to make it because they move wicked fast. They are going to go... Actually, no, a 1 probably fails. What am I talking about? They needed... I was thinking of different math. They needed a 4 on their advance roll, so I do have the command point reroll that one.
Off to a good start.
Hopefully... Oh, they make it with a 5. So we're down a command point, and we achieve our objective on a weird 50-50 roll. Funny enough, the Land Raider would have also made it to that objective over there, but I could have kept my Chosen in, and I don't know why. I just kind of looked at these possessed here, and it was an easy move for them all the same. So they move 9 plus, what, 5? 14 inches? Yeah, 14 inches is going to take them right to here. So we're going to go on this side of the bags, and we're gonna hang close to this objective here, and hopefully everything's gonna be fine. Oh, sorry, they get +1 to their advance. Sorry, they didn't need a 4, they needed a 3. They get +1 to their advance and charge rolls because of the master possession. That's why I went with these guys instead of the Land Raider, because the Land Raider needed a 4 cut, like a hard cut on the 4. But we're gonna go with these possessed, and we're going to keep on moving them over here. We're just going to keep... we're going to stagger them out also towards the middle. That way they have the options. They're a very fast unit, and again, they're marked by Slanesh. I was always a big pusher for... I liked Possess as Undivided before the Codex came out, because then they had access to Profane Zeal. Yep. Profane Zeal was 1 command point to reroll every hit roll and every wound roll. Busted for 1 command point. But then they lost the ability to advance and charge. But they made the decision easy for me by heavily nerfing Profane Zeal and keeping the Slanesh one the exact same. So... they're going to be all Slanesh now, sadly.
Okay.
So Slanesh one is advanced and charged. Profane Zeal is only reroll wound rolls now, which is still good. But
I'm just sitting there looking at the prisoners. They're just going to rush you.
That's, you know what?
Scary Possessed, and I got... Prison Mike's going to come get you.
They got wheelbarrows to carry them to the front of the battlefield, essentially. And then for the rest of my moves, it's going to be... I am going to keep the cultists where they are. They aren't needed right now, and that Land Raider is... gonna poke his head out a little bit, but ultimately not do much. Just right here-ish.
Cool.
Bulldoze through that side of the building there a little bit, take up a position there. We're gonna keep it a little hidden in the back. I can't shoot anything of value. I can only shoot prisoners or some legionnaires. We're gonna try and make it work. With that, we can go right to the shooting phase. The only things I'm going to be able to fire this turn are my Chosen in the middle, but they only have bolt guns. There's all bolt guns and a curse of weapons and a couple power fists. No combat weapons on them. And then we have the Land Raider as well. So Land Raider we're going to start off with. It's going to make a prayer to the Dark Gods. It's undivided, so that means it gets to reroll hit rolls of 1 now. And which is the exact same as before. So like if you... They changed the formatting of how it's laid out, but the rules are the exact same. So if you're like... You know what? I'll go into the details of it later. Anyways, we're going to do the bolter into your prisoners. And then we're going to fire the heavy bolter and the soul shatter las cannons into the legionnaires in the ruins there.
It's tragic.
And we're going to go for sustained hits. I'm going to start off with some opening shots on the combi bolter into the prisoners.
Oh, no.
We reroll the hit roll of 1 because we're undivided. We hit twice, and we have an extra hit for the sustain. And we wound you on 3s with no AP, and you will have cover as you have sandbags and elevation in your favor.
Well, that's going to double my save.
Yeah.
How many wounds was that?
2, I think. I got so excited about the sandbags, I immediately forgot. I killed 2. I killed 2. I'll take it. I'll take the 2 kills there. And then we're going to go ahead and resolve the shots into the Legionnaires with our Power of the Machine Spirit. We're going to do 4 las cannon shots.
It's not a thing anymore.
But it was, it was. Oh, that's excellent. We got 4 hits on the fires, 5 hits on the Legionnaires.
Oh.
And the 2s to wound them. You are wounded 5 times.
Okay.
But you have cover, so you have 2 up save minus, you have 5 up saves.
That's 5 saves. Boop. I passed 3.
All right. I do kill 2. These are d6 plus 1 each.
Yep.
So it's all easy math there. And then I got the heavy B. Now, the heavy bolter already has sustained hit, then 1 in it. And this is like a common misconception for like a lot of new players. But if you have sustained hits 1 from 2 different sources, you do not get sustained hits 2. You only get sustained hits 1. So it's a little inefficient technically, but the last cannon was kind of cool. And then the heavy bolters, we roll the 1s because we're undivided. Okay, good. So undivided already getting us some value. Look at that. 2 wounding hits at your 3 up save because you have cover. Yep. I pop 1 additional legionnaire.
1 more guy goes down.
And then I owe Josh a leadership check because the Dark Gods, the Ruinous Powers, they're fickle creatures. They don't really... it's hard to determine if they're pleased with what you accomplished or not. Kill 500 Legionnaires, kill 2 cultists.
We'll see.
We're about to find out if they're happy. They are not happy. So our Land Raider is going to suffer, I think it's D3 mortal wounds still. One damage, so they're only a little mad. I don't know if they wanted me to kill less or kill more. It's hard to say.
Part of it fell off.
Oh, part of them already. Oh, like a little. Oh, yeah, I thought the model.
The model's not actually broken yet. No,
not yet. Now that's gonna pretty much end my turn because my chosen can no longer see the Legionnaires over here. If I did too well with either one of the units, it would have blocked line of sight to the other one, so they're all hidden behind the pillars and stuff. So no more shooting for me. Also means no more Dark Pact nonsense, and we can end our turn there. Now we do get Secure No Man's Land for these 2 objectives. That's worth 5 victory points in secondary, and as most of you are aware, but some of you might not be, you can only get 40 points in secondary. So something to keep in mind. And my other card was to capture Josh's objective, where his Rhino is. That's not going to happen. So we're going to get rid of that card for 1 command point, putting me at 1 command point and 5 victory points at the end of my turn. And Josh is going to go up to 2 command points as we go to his turn, because he didn't use one yet.
The pulls for me turn 1 are going to be Assassination. I have to go kill characters. I don't really love that off the hop, even though I've got a weird strat for it.
You actually do have a strat for it, yeah.
And then I also have a tempting target, so Luka will have to pick a target that is tempting. All right, Luka, what is my tempting target?
Well, that's an interesting question. I'm going to go ahead and say the cultists could probably go for either one of them relatively easily, but I'll say the middle one.
The middle one is the target that is tempting for me.
Yeah.
So
that one right there, why not? Is that the middle one or this one there? And we'll say the middle one. I think you can get either one of them, so it doesn't really matter which one I pick. And if I say that one nearest to Josh on that side of the battlefield, it will force something.
Yeah, you're going to force my cultists to go there instead of going to the mid to help.
I know.
They can't shoot their guns far. They're idiots.
Bring, you know what? It's like wherever. If I tell you to go for this one or that one, there's gonna be
20 less shots.
There's gonna be a cultist wall I have to chew through. But if I tell you to go over there, there's a cultist wall I gotta chew through over there. So you know what? We'll say the middle one.
The middle one it is. Okay,
I don't really know what the right answer there is.
Other than that, there is that little squad in the middle there. I'm gonna have to take a battle shock test
yes,
for.
they have 2 Legionnaires left out of the 5.
So the roll, they love it.
Oh, they're good. They're all about it, dude.
They hated those other guys.
They're glad they're dead.
It's the same joke I've made for like the last 8 years, and it makes me laugh every time. So yeah, now I need to figure out the rest of my turn. All right, so my movement is going to be kind of layered. We're going to start off. These idiots are just going to run straight ahead.
Gotcha.
That's what they're here. That's what they're about. So they are going to advance an extra 4 inches.
I got no ambitions for Overwatch this turn, really.
No, you don't want to Overwatch me?
I don't really have the proper
These guys living their best life. You don't want to just shoot at them?
I don't know if I got the proper tools for it. I might.
You can shoot las cannons at them.
Could. I kind of want to get into a cultist fight, though, if I'm going to be honest. That'd be kind of...
Oh, cool.
That might be kind of interesting.
I mean, the front line's going to do the same thing, kind of move up. So we're going to do the little 2-man squad. We'll do an advance as well. They get to go an extra 4. They're just going up.
And they have assault. All their weapons are assault. Is it like... It's not just Legionnaire, like not just like a Astartes,
I hope
right?
not. No, I'm pretty sure it's everything on the list. But yeah, now that you mentioned that, we're gonna double check it. But they're gonna run up to there.
They're gonna like actually ascend up.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They climb. Yeah, it's all the Heretic Astartes stuff gets it.
It's all of the things.
So the other squad of Legionnaires over there, thank you. Luka's gonna send them up the building. They get to go an extra 3.
Oh, they're going up.
They're going up. We're Night Lords. We like to stay on top of stuff. It's cool.
You got more than... Do you want to go like to the edge of it as well?
You know what? That sounds pretty cool. Yeah. I want to make it a little bit difficult for them to be charged.
Yeah, I'd have to get to the 2nd level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make it kind of difficult. So yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay, you can kind of see them now.
Yeah, we turn them around a little bit so you can see where they are. They're just on the top level of the building.
The next set of lads there, boys, let's go.
Oh boy, here we go.
And do a little run. So sending up more prisoners. They are going to go an extra inch. They're not really sure if this is a good idea.
Do you want to like
once they get a look at those possessed? No, you know what? Just send them down towards the objective for me.
They move 6.
Yes, but they move 7 now. You better believe.
Oh, and they have assault weapons.
They do. Look at them go.
Look at them go.
They're living their best lives. The next little bit, it's going to be a little bit sloppy, so I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, then show you guys what it looks like. But basically, the Land Raiders coming up over this way to disgorge Terminators, and then the Chosen are going to hop out and go for a run up the board as well. So we'll show you what that looks like in just a second. This is what it all looks like.
Yeah.
So Land Raiders moved up, lads have jumped out, and then kind of a disappointing
Got a
roll.
2.
It was a 2 for their advance.
So they disembarked here in front of the Rhino, ran up to take a position in the ruins to shoot me down.
So it's not awful. I've got some capability to throw fire at you in the middle there, which is, I think, what we're going to move over to now.
Do you want to move the Rhino at all, or is he after
You know what? He's going to live his best life sitting back there. Just, I don't know, go and charge him off the objective when you drop your Terminators.
Yep, and then the objective sticky, we remember to do that. Also should note that Josh and I are both at 2 command points in his command phase.
Yes.
For anyone who's curious.
We're going to start off with the cultists right here, putting shots into your possessed.
Right in front of me.
They definitely, you know, the Night Lords have promised that these guys get to go free if they kill things. So it's going to work out.
One way to earn your freedom.
I think we're going to pray to the Dark Gods. Somebody's going to say some things that nobody knows what they mean, and we're going to take, I think, lethal hits.
Lethal's probably your best bet.
Yeah, let's go for lethal. And fire my little piddly pistols at you.
If you want to keep them as firearms, I don't mind.
Nope. I will let the Thieves of Joy, that are the rules writers at Games Workshop, deny me this. But no, I'll probably go back to that at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know what I hit on.
Just keep it safe for now.
But yeah, so we're going to hit you on force.
And they have the assault rule, so they're good to fire still.
Yes.
6s are great.
Oh, look at the 6s.
Because they wound.
It's great. We have 6 lethals, and then should be winning you on 5s either way.
Don't roll 5s. And on.
There's one there.
I might be T6 on them. Oh, I got it right here. They're T6.
Oh, you're T6?
Yep.
Oh, lame.
What do you mean lame?
Lame.
Got a piddly little firearm that should do nothing.
You putting on guys in cover?
No. These are no AP. Oh, they're AP1.
They're
actually.
AP1.
They're AP1.
Nerd. Get off my objective.
I will. I'll put them on cover, guys. We take a damage. No longer do we have a feel no pain because of the master possession, though. We take 1. We have 2 wounds left on a possessed.
Very good.
You have to do a leadership check.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're like 7 or 8 on
Probably
cultist.
7.
That's D3 dead cultist. That is.
Oh, that's 3. No.
1 for 3.
Orange, you glad you're not these 3 guys?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, just the 3 closest to me is fine.
1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead. There
Thank
you
you
go.
kindly.
Now, these over here. Kaboom.
Do the squad up top doing some shooting. Yeah, let's just start off with my heavy bolter.
You're actually getting a plunging fire here, a rule that very rarely comes up.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I hadn't considered that. I was doing it because it looked cool, but huh.
Very rarely do we play with plunging fire, but because of the elevation and the height of the ruins, yeah. Usually the ruins are all like 5 inches tall or 5.5 inches tall. These ones are actually quite sizably tall. So.
You know what? I think I'm going to take lethal on these guys as well.
Yeah, lethal's your best bet, generally.
Here's 3 shots on 4s.
Kaboom. And a wound.
There's 1 wound in there, and then sustained. Bloop.
That's true. So 2 hits and a wound.
And then these should be wounding you on 5s.
Yeah.
With, I believe, a full reroll. But I don't need it.
Nope. 3 wounds. These are maybe
So,
AP3, weirdly enough.
Yeah, it's normally AP1.
Yeah.
You're in range of an objective. And plunging fire.
Probably plunging fire. I have a 5-up save either way. Doesn't matter demonic or not. So that's going to kill the one and wound the other.
Very good.
Boom, boom, boom.
I feel gruntled.
That is going to slay that one there. He took a damage from the cultist earlier. I'm going to put this guy down to a wound over here because we get some cover behind that rock. Actually, you know what? Let's just say, who's this guy?
The whole time?
Yeah, that guy there who took the
What
other
do you
shot.
have? What do you have? Oh, no, he's got cover there anyways, right?
Yeah.
Here comes bolt guns. Okay, not a great roll. Not a great roll.
Any lethal?
No.
No. Nice.
And then these are going to wound on 5s with a full overroll because you're on an objective.
And your legionnaires. All
Nay,
right,
nay, only 1.
and this is the damage. That does finish off the second possessed.
Embarrassing.
It is a little embarrassing.
And then let's fire the crack missile at you. So, do I hit you on a 4?
Whoosh.
No.
Oh, it's only wound rolls. Gotcha.
Yeah. Tragic.
Since, well, 2 dead is pretty good.
It's not bad. Do you owe you the leadership there? Nope, they didn't love that.
Oh, D3 of them.
Oh.
Or D3 mortal wounds. Oh,
3.
1.5 dead. I assume
kill a bolter guy.
1 bolter guy and a
And
wound
wound
on
a bolter guy.
Wound a bolter guy. I could do that.
No, not the heavy bolter.
Oh, that guy looked like a regular bolter guy. Let me change him up.
Don't bamboozle me there
I
like
meant to put the
that.
heavy bolter up there.
Thank you.
There you go. Boom. That guy's dead.
Next little bit here is I'm going to have my Terminators go and just light up your Chosen.
Yep, that's fair.
I will do a Dark Pact, and I will take the lethal and see how this goes. So yeah, I think I'm going to take Sustained on this. So we're going to start off with the...
Dead wounds makes sense.
Yeah, Chaos Lord shooting first, hitting on 3s.
Boom. Hey.
So he hits
3
I'm
times.
just going to throw an extra one in there for that. And then this is the squad. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these guys are hitting on 3s with a reroll.
Good thing.
Okay. I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to, no, whatever. I'll count these as hits.
Oh, you want to room all? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to get greedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
Solid amount of hits. And then these are going to be looking for 4s to wound you.
But they're devastating.
Well, I guess, yeah.
They're combi weapons, right? Yeah. So every wound is dead.
That was pretty bad.
Got a guy. Man, I'll take a guy and a half. I'm going to lose one of my regular guys out front, I suppose, just because I wasn't going to get cover from those shots anyways. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. They're all dead wounds.
I owe you a 6-up leadership there.
Oh, you know what? The best part is?
What's the best part?
I forgot there's a sorcerer in there this
I've
whole
also
time.
failed that.
Oh, and more
sorry.
wounds, eh?
Yep.
That's a
Another,
Terminator.
okay. That's cool. That's super cool. I'll kill the guy with the double claws. Maybe I should stop doing
They're
that.
optional.
Maybe I should stop
They're
doing
just
this.
optional. I should note, yes, we forgot the -1 hit for the sorcerer. I don't care at all for it. I forgot to even put him on the table. He's on the table now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't be expected to remember if
Correct.
you don't. Yeah.
Correct. Me as well.
Let's go next. I really want to do more to that squad. Because that's a problem. But I could also try to bully your Land Raider a little bit.
Good. I do have access to heal 3 wounds flat per command point. So that's the
That's
best.
silly.
That's the best target
a silly
for it.
thing to do.
Same skin shit. I just don't have any siege units, so I don't have like the obliterators who come back and stuff like that.
You know what? I want to see how this is going to work out. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and have my chosen squad fire down into your lads there.
Yep, I got no defensive strats. I'm just gonna remember the -1 hit. They got prescience. The sorcerer provides them a -1 to hit aura.
And I might use a little stratagem here. And you are in range of a wound marker. I'm going to do a ruinous raid.
Is that
on
just
you.
1 CP?
It's 1 CP.
There you go, you got 1 left.
I did disembark from a transport this turn.
Yes, you did.
So I'm going to get to reroll hit rolls and wound rolls.
All right, that's fair. I see what
So
you're
yeah,
doing.
that's kind of cool.
Are you gonna do a dark pact?
Maybe I don't. Yeah, I'm not going to do it this time. Whatever. I've gotten beat up enough by it.
burned by it?
It's a nice big healthy squad though, so they'd be able to take it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, why did you say it like that?
it's just an offer. That's
Yeah,
the-
whatever. We're gonna do it. Pray
I-
to the dark gods.
I
I'm
always-
gonna roll it right now just to see if I lose a guy.
Get mad about it now.
Yeah.
You're good now. 6? Yeah, starters are 6.
Yeah, so they're 6. Okay, so they're fine.
Now, granted, if they failed, chosen to have access to icons, they could re-roll it.
Yeah.
Terminators can't.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
So yeah, let's just go ahead and I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I can't remember if my Legionnaire should have been able to re-roll for an icon, but I forgot it, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much.
Legionnaires can re-roll for an icon.
Yeah, whatever.
absolutely,
It was
yeah.
my mistake. I didn't really think if I wanted to do lethal or sustained on this.
You
Because
probably-
I do have 4 combi weapons in there, which is a decent amount of combi weapons.
I'd probably
but
go
it's not the
sustained.
highest amount of combi weapons, so I think I will stick with the sustained.
I like sustain.
Here's the 4 attacks with the combi weapons. Should just be hitting you on 4s. Ooh. Okay, so I got a couple of sustained, so I'm just going to throw these here. And then these are hits, and whatever, I will just keep them.
And you said -1 to hit with the combi weapons?
Oh, sorry, I missed out on the -1 to hit.
Okay.
So there's one less
Just
hit.
one miss, yeah. I couldn't tell if you said -1 to hit with the combi weapons or not. I'm like,
No,
I don't remember what
I
chosen
forgot
hit
about.
on.
I
Yeah.
immediately forgot about the librarian. So I think these
Sorcerer.
are, yeah, it's the same difference. 5s then. Okay, one more. Boop. And then these are going to wound you on 4s.
With a reroll.
Indeed.
So far, I lose. Probably gonna lose 2 of them here, actually. Oh,
Nope.
one and mostly one of another too. So we're gonna lose this guy fully to the devastating wounds, and one more of them is gonna take 2, and I don't know who I would like for that. I'm just gonna have his buddy back here. He's got 1 wound left. Marked it wrong. Come on, where's the one? There it is. Hey, losing dudes. But so is Josh, I guess.
It's true. It's true. Let's go right over the bolters. So bolters hitting you on 4s.
Yep. Sustains and stuff.
Not a great start.
This is what the old Profane Zeal used to do.
Boop.
It's pretty
I'll
nasty.
throw in the extra one there for the sustained. Now let's take a little reroll looking for 4s. Okay. Throw these in, and then the sustained. And then these are going to wound you on 4s.
Yeah, chosen are T5, right? I don't think so.
Chosen are T4.
Okay,
At
yeah.
least according to this card.
They go to T5 in Terminator armor. Yeah.
That was bad.
You get the reroll,
But
though.
I get the reroll for my stratagem.
Okay.
There's one. Okay, so you got 4, and there is AP attached to this because you're on an objective.
True. I got enough guys back there with wounds and in cover, so it's all 3-ups. I lose that one wounded guy.
Okay.
All right, and then we've already done the dark pack check for anyone who's... We just did it in the beginning. Sometimes it's easier to do in the beginning.
I'm going to continually forget him, so I might just do mine in the beginning. All right. I'm thinning them out, but not as much as I want to. So does the Land Raider just open up now? Yeah, whatever. Let's try to reduce the amount of dudes you have. So Land Raider, be them.
Chosen.
You better believe I'm going to go for a sustained on this.
Yeah, okay, smart.
So I'm just going to roll the check now.
You're good.
Okay, cool.
Excellent.
See, I got to roll
You do in the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the
and then-
beginning, it doesn't
okay.
hurt. Yeah.
I can channel the positive energy there. Last cannon's on 4s.
Oh, good start. Oh, and
so-
all hit, yep. And
And
force
then-
because of the negative one to hit.
Correct. See, I'm starting to remember it. It all wounds.
Yes. 4.
So these are better AP.
These are all AP4 technically because I'm near an objective. That extra AP shooting at things on an objective is very scary. We have 6-up saves after everything is said and done. And Chosen do not have any invulnerable save. Ooh, the extra AP is going to matter for one of them.
All
This
right.
is a bad roll in general.
So 2 up to kill.
2's to kill, yep. 1, 2.
Dead.
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 My Chosen.
Dead.
Oh, yeah. And then you have the heavy bolter and everything.
Yeah. So let's go for the heavy B. Hitting you on 4s.
Whoo!
Oh, look at that.
Ah, spicy.
I hate you so much.
My
That's
Chosen.
my, don't touch my trash.
I know. I want the trash.
3's to wound with a reroll for twin linked. Okay. And better AP.
It's 5 of
There's
them.
5 of them.
4 guys with cover. So from the Land Raider. I'm just going to assume everyone else has cover too without having to worry about it too much. That's going to kill 1 and 2 of more. So I'll lose 6 in total.
Nice.
And then there's a bolter as well. If you want, you don't have it on.
You know what?
but
It's not
whatever.
on there,
Yeah.
so I'll take a
Thank you.
page out of the book of Luka and not shoot it.
I always prefer pure WYSIWYG. So I'm losing quite a bit of them 6. I do want to. I don't need to stay on the objective, so I can just lose the 6 from the objective, I suppose. 1, 2, 3.
I was kind of worried about doing too much damage and getting you off of the objective and
4.
making the charge too difficult to get onto the objective.
5.
But,
You did very well. We just pretty much lost all of our Chosen to 1 Land Raider.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more important to attack Luka's morale.
My stuff.
It makes him sad and he makes poor decisions. So yeah, that was the right call for that. Pretty happy about it. Next little bit of shooting is the lads up here.
Bam.
Gonna shoot down at you. Plunging fire.
No. I got 2 dudes left. One's a character.
I'm not gonna pray to the dark gods because I don't have my icon anymore. No, what am I talking about? Of course I'm gonna pray to the dark gods.
Yeah, why not?
Get
Push
'em.
the button.
Get him. I'm gonna roll the check right now.
Yep.
Nope, they're gonna take some damage. They're gonna take some damage. I'm just gonna see who's gonna. Okay, so one guy's gonna die. in a
Probably the
second.
bolter.
Probably the bolter. But we're gonna shoot the bolter before he dies because he doesn't know he's dead yet.
Doesn't know he's dead yet.
So we're doing. I'm just taking sustained. So 2 hits. You are no longer in range of an objective, so I reroll wound rolls of 1, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
So there's heavy bolter in there.
Hey, that's a fail. That's 2 damage.
Okay.
Our
and then-
icon has the 1 wound so far.
Yep, and then it's just I'm living the best crack missile life here.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Hit. Wound. AP very good. That is a dead. It's AP probably. I'm not near the objective. It's only AP 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
I live. AP my 3-up save.
Okay.
I got a
Well, you're
single
fine.
wound left on a Chosen icon bearer.
That's exactly where you want to be.
Oh my gosh, no, it's not at all. That's so
Can I just
bad.
pretend that these guys have the 24-inch range weapons? No, I don't actually want to. I'd just be a
Fair.
jokester. Oh yeah, my heavy bolter died.
Yep.
Bleh.
Boop. So we're hemorrhaging models left, right, and center.
We both are though,
Guess we'll
so
just
at least there's that.
Keep pushing the button until everything's dead. Before
Yep.
we even get to clash, everything's gonna die to the dark gods and our own guns.
So I guess what I'm gonna do is I think that's all my shooting. I don't think I have anything left
Understood.
because these guys don't have range, so, except for maybe no, they're not in range of the Land Raider. No, I'll get you next turn, Land Raider. So I think we're gonna go straight to charges, where my Chosen will declare charge against your Chosen. I have to roll very high to make this charge.
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm not really. There's no real
There
reaction.
is a Stratica pop for reverse haste, which would allow me to advance a charge even if I couldn't. And if you're in range of an objective marker, I get +1, but you're not anymore.
We're outside at 12 to begin
Oh,
with.
you're outside 12 to begin with? Oh, I thought you were still barely within.
No.
Okay, so I can't declare that.
We're almost 14 inches apart.
Oh, wow. Get back here, nerd. Well, I've done too much killing and not enough taking objectives. So that's a standard Josh turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, I think that's my turn.
It's not bad.
So looking at my cards very quickly here, I didn't get Assassinate, and I didn't get my Tempting Target.
You can discard them for command point.
So I'm going to discard one of them, and you know what? I will just... Because you have how many characters?
3.
Okay, yeah, you got 2 on the board right now. You got 1 more dropping in, probably very quickly. I will discard the Assassination and get a command point.
Okay, I'm going to keep... Oh, tempting target. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. Understood.
Because I should be able to do that by next turn.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
And that is... that's all she wrote. Night Lords, fear me.
I do. I missed
You
my
should.
chosen. I missed my chosen already.
Yep.
Now, for the update of the score at the end of turn 1, Josh is at 0 because he just annihilated me off of the objectives. But we're both at 3 command points. As we go into my turn, too, we're both going to be at 3 command points.
At this point, I'm willing to take out like one of your heavy hitter squads in exchange for 5.
They're super worth it. Absolutely. I would do the same thing. I was just in a position where I kind of... I'm like, I got -1 to hit. They're probably not going to get that hit up. And I'm like, yeah, they got hammered pretty bad.
Yeah.
I get to draw 2 new cards for my turn. The first one will be an easy one, extend battle lines. I just have to grab one of the objectives in No Man's Land. We're already going to be doing that anyways. And then our second one will be storm hostile objective. I have to take an objective away from Josh. So that's his home objective or the one in No Man's Land with his cultists on it. In my command phase, we both get a command point. Like I said, we're both at 3. That is the objective I have to go for if I want to storm an objective, that far one with the cultists on it, or the one underneath the rhino if I can somehow manage that with reserves. I do have reserves that'll come in this turn. Probably the Chaos Lord right away for sure. I'm going to have to deal with those chosen, though, somehow. I'm probably going to be with the Gal Vorback possessed there. It's going to give up this objective over here. That's probably my plan of attack there. Throughout the command phase, I don't know if I want to skin shift. I think I want to keep my command points available. Do you have any like weird move away from me if I get close to you strats?
I've got one that's at the end of the fight phase. One of my guys that was eligible to fight can do a move.
They can just
so
move.
that's like as close as I can get. Because I was looking, I did make a little bit of a boo-boo.
What,
I could have opportunistic raiders. So it's the end of the... So end of the fight phase, 1 Heretic Astartes unit from your army. That was eligible to fight, so no, I didn't make it.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it's that one that I was looking at.
All the sweeter.
So, yeah, there's nothing too fancy I can do there that I'm seeing.
Well, with that in mind, I do owe you a morale check on that poor chosen with 1 wound and his corresponding sorcerer. Looking for... Ooh, a 3 fails. I think they only re-roll it for the... I'll double check. I'm not... Them being battle shock doesn't matter much. It's not that big of a detriment.
Still embarrassing.
I'm gonna just in case. I'll look at the rule later. If they get a reroll, they pass. If not, the battle shock. But they're.
Are you just looking for the banner?
The banner might only be for the Dark Pact, though.
I'm pretty sure banner is only for the Dark Pact.
The icon.
Leadership for the Dark Pact.
Gotcha. Okay, so they're battle shocked, which might be bad, but I don't see how it's gonna be bad yet. I wasn't gonna skin shift them, and you can skin shift before the battle shock check, anyways. It's probably not worth the 1 command point. I'll count that unit as a loss. At the end of my command phase, I do make this objective sticky with the Possessed. Not because the Possessed have that rule, but because we're playing Sweep and Clear as the secondary mission. And I'm going to go to the movement phase. Oh, sorry, I score points. I get 5 points. I get 5 points for every objective I control, up to 10 points. So I got my 2 here. I have to try and muscle Josh off of that one over there, or this one over here to deny some coveted victory points as we fight over the trash on this battlefield. The most important thing I'm going to do in the moon phase is the Gal Vorback, the Possessed here. I'm going to keep calling them Gal Vorback Possessed. They're going to go ahead and advance. Now in the movement phase, they have to use the command point here. Until the end of the turn, they can charge, even if they fell back, or in the case of Slanesh, advanced. They get +1 of their advance roll because the Master of Possession is in the unit. So they're going to go an additional 2, but they're going to go 11 inches, and they get +1 of their charge roll. So it should be pretty good. Would you like to do any form of Overwatch? It's less than 2. All right. The back of that guy is going to be up there. More importantly, this guy goes right here.
Yeah. I don't believe I will.
No Overwatch?
No, I don't have like a great Overwatch.
Just have these guys
Yeah,
go
no,
collectively
you're
back
okay.
here. Rush! Run towards them. I'd love to go carve up these cultists over here, but we're going to get stuck fighting cultists for a while. That's not ideal.
No, it's fine.
And then I'm just going to have this guy run over here. I'm not going to worry about measuring too much anymore. Don't want to get stuck fighting cultists all day, and that's going to be sad. And I got to deal with the Chosen because they're super nasty, apparently. Holy, and so is your Land Raider. I got to deal with him at some point. Now, it brings the question, what do I do about... I got to reduce my command points. I'm at 2 command points. And that strat is Horrifying Torpor, I believe, or something along those lines. I can't remember the name. It is the Slaanesh-specific Mark 1 where you can advance in charge with Slaanesh units. I just want to double down on these cultists back here. They're gonna bubble out a little bit to try and deal with the Screaming Maniac, but they can't move beyond this point, and those ones over there on that side, that side over there cannot move beyond that point. Just positioning them to screen out the backfield here a little bit, so no reinforcements, and same is true for the other side of the board on that end. We're gonna go with the. It's a tough call. I don't really know what I want to do with them, but our Chosen are gonna move up to here. I just don't think these guys are worth getting into the mix of things right now. Actually, we're gonna change up their positions a little bit. We're gonna have this guy go over to here because I want him to see those Terminators with a psychic attack if I can. And the Land Raider is gonna stay where it is because I don't mind where the Land Raider is. And I gotta figure out what I want to do with my reserves. I'm gonna keep my one squad of cultists in reserve, but the Chaos Lord and his Terminators are probably gonna show up. Probably. They're going to show up, and they're going to put some hate on... I don't know. I want to really bully this backfield objective a little bit. And
that makes sense. I was kind of assuming that was going to be a thing.
But the problem is that the Possessed blow through them, they can go that way. But I guess if the Terminators over here, they can just kind of chill in this area, and the Possessed can go somewhere else. So, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and go to that side of things there, away from them. Yeah, I'm going to figure out a home for these Terminators. We're going to stick them back here. So they're 9 away from the cultists, and they're essentially like almost 10 away from that with the Chaos Lord. The Rhino specifically. Just the sandbags are blocking most of them. But as long as the Chaos Lord's alive, he's within 9. They're all marked by Khorne. That's only really super relevant for melee stuff, but you might get some value out of that here and there. I'm good to go to the shooting phase. I think I'm going to start this off with probably the Chaos Land Raider.
I might do the drop in with the Chaos Lord.
Oh, yeah, by all means. Go for it.
I'm take a little looky-loo with this.
Yeah, what's it called? The Rapid Ingress.
Rapid Ingress,
That's
yes.
what it's called.
Yeah, don't really love the positioning, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to drop the lads back here.
Just to provide a heroic intervention if possible. Or at least a countercharge.
Heroic intervention, and also have options to countercharge either the Chosen or your Terminators, depending on what I need to do at any chosen time.
Gotcha. Absolutely.
So yeah, we'll drop them back there. I'm happy enough with that, and now you may go over to your shooting.
Still, I'll do the same thing. It's going to be the Chaos Land Raider is going to fire all of his weapons into your Terminators right there, actually.
Oh, no.
We'll do sustain. Why not? Yeah, we're going to do sustain. Just double checking it. I'm going to follow Josh's mantra here and roll beforehand. 6 on a Land Raider is probably okay.
Yeah, you're fine on 6.
These are the last cannon shots. These are hitting on 3s. Ooh, I wanted 3s, 6s, and I wanted no 2s. No 2s allowed. 1 wounding hit, unfortunately.
1 wounding hit?
Yeah. It's a 4-up. Involved.
Yeah, because I don't think I get the benefit of cover.
Even if you had cover, it's a 4-up.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, you're good. Right off the plate, and then we're gonna do the heavy bees. Oh, dropped one.
That was a cool little trick shot.
It got stuck in my hand, and we have your T5.
T5, yep.
And then our bolter is only 2 shots. We roll the 1.
Imagine firing a bolter.
We're trying 2 wounds.
No.
No AP though.
My hubris.
No damage.
Okay.
Dang. Yours killed 6.
Yeah, that's better.
Yours is strictly better. Oh man.
You guys are reading
books
and stuff.
I already did the dark pact.
Your symbol's a flaming book.
I know, it's a little moronic. One of the only other shots I have is my sorcerer here with his Chosen are going to fire at the turn. Now the Chosen here can't see, but the sorcerer has Infernal Gaze. He's going to try to put onto the Terminators there. Just want to alleviate some of the units in that unit. Now it's I'm going to focus switch fire. It goes from strength 5 to 6 to AP 1 to 2. It's like the main difference. And then it gets hazardous. D6 shots. It's 4 shots. Ooh, sorry. Before I do this, I was gonna do sustain. Yes. These are hitting on 3s, I believe, and they are undivided, so none of this matters. 3 hits in there, and these are strength 6, so 3's wound, but they're devastating if it matters. 2 at -2, but you're gonna have cover because you got the thing in the way. So 3 ups.
3 ups?
Yep. D3 damage each. You're good. No damage. Cover helps. And the hazardous check, and then I owe you a leadership check, which we pass. That's for the Dark Pact. And then the chosen with the bolter, too far away, and we're not in range to throw grenades either. So big sad all around, but that's okay. The only other shots I have will be the Terminators who arrived from reserve, and our Master Possessions over here. He's going to do his focused Witchfire at those same Chaos Terminators there, which is called Demonic. I think it's just called Possession. You can like snipe characters with it. It's the 3 damage attack, but the character in there takes half damage. So it would take 3 hits to kill him. I only got 2 shots. We're gonna go for the Terminator.
You can go sustained. And...
I will go sustained. It's called the Right of Possession. Yeah, he is gonna do. I'll do the focus version of it. It's 3 damage, more strength, and I will sustain it with the Dark Pact. Ooh, we hit 3 times. And these are, and then Slanesh gets no bonuses in shooting, so these are 3s to wound. This is 1 wound. Yep. AP enough to go to your invuln. Oh, nice, no damage. And then I owe you a Dark Pact.
Oh! You failed, Darren.
And that unit can take an icon, but I don't have an icon for the unit, so we're gonna take. Oh, we're gonna lose a possessed. That sucks.
Shame. Shame on you.
We'll lose the guy that's out of coherency already, so I cheated when I moved. So we're just going to fix it by killing him.
And then, sorry, was there a hazardous there or no?
I do owe you a hazardous as well, yes. Oh, we take 3 damage on the Master of Possession as well. I think he's only got 4 wounds. Oh, he does have Feel No Pain, though. His Intoxicating Elixir. He takes 2 damage. Sorry, I rolled too much dice. He takes 2 damage instead. Okay. Same result. 2 things to note. He does have 2 wounds left after his Feel No Pains from the Intoxicating Elixir. The other effect of the Intoxicating Elixir is if you hit a unit after making a Dark Pact and you pass the Dark Pact check, they have to take a Battle Shock check. I unfortunately failed that Dark Pact check. And I don't care what you say about icons. They might be free, but I'm a hard WYSIWYG player. Sometimes I hate that nonsense. Sometimes I'm okay with it. Depends on my mood. Now, we also have the Sorcerer. Has an ability called Gift of Chaos. This one seems new. I think it's called Gift of Chaos. If I hit you, an enemy unit with a psychic attack, they have to do a leadership check.
So you just don't need like a battle shock?
Yeah, but if you fail, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's awful. Where?
You fail. I don't think the Lord's 5.
I don't think I've ever passed a leadership. Yeah, no, I'm still 6 of the Lord.
And we do 2 damage, 2 mortal wounds to the unit.
2 mortal wounds? How dare you?
That's the Gift of Chaos.
That will just go on to, you know what, this lad over here has got 1 left.
Well, I will say my battle plan resulted in those guys not being here for this turn, so that's going to be bad, but we're going to try and make it work. We're going to go on to these Terminators over here shooting. They got a bunch of bolters. They're just going to put into these.
Oh, no.
Probably just the prisoners, most likely.
The prisoners that I can't really see that are just out in the open?
For the most part. Yeah, yep. They're all just going to get the back shot up. Yep. We have a couple guys in the ruins, so they could take the first few volley, but we're definitely going to go sustained hits on them, and if they make a Dark Pact, they get to reroll everything. Dark Pact check first, though. They fail! And, no.
Just roll me a 5 or 6.
Oh, no. Okay. Just 1 damage.
It's not that bad.
We're failing Dark Pacts left, right, and center, but that was kind of...
This is embarrassingly bad leadership for all of our guys.
We're trying out here. We got 4, 8, 12, 16, 24 bolter shots. This guy's got a combi weapon, doesn't he? Something stupid. Yeah, he does. Okay, he just got a combi weapon. So he's going to shoot that. No, I'm going to say he's got a bolter. I'm too lazy. No, I'm strict WYSIWYG. He's got a combi weapon. He's got 1 shot.
He just hits worse.
Is he within 12 for rapid fire? He is. So yeah, he'll fire first, which I believe is still just 2 shots.
It is, yeah.
He gets to reroll for the Dark Pact. And did I mark my guy's wound? I did. Okay, so they both...
Did you get the Dark Pact?
You still get the effect of it. You just take damage,
Gotcha.
And I'm going to go for...
Oh, because they're undivided.
No, you always get the effect. It's just you take mortal wounds or not.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Undivided. They're corn, so it only matters for melee.
Gotcha.
They're Dark Pact.
Yes, never mind.
We are... What am I going to do here? These are the combi bolters, combi weapons. So that's 1 devastating wound.
Oh, no. You just
kills the guy. And then I have 20 bolter shots. 5.
That's a shame.
10, 15, and then I got to reroll. Well, here's 2, and I got to put 3 more in there. I had 20 dice. Oh, I see. I've been marking them on the board and everything. Here's a couple more, and there's all of my bolter shots. Now, the bless here is I get to do this all again. I get to reroll all this nonsense. So 3 more hits because of the sustain. Now, the reroll for the Dark Pact. Ooh, here's the 3 for the sustain earlier, and then here's 2 more hits, 2 more hits, and 2 more hits for sustain. So it's going to be 20 hits, effectively.
I believe you.
Which wound on 3, whatever this is. These are the amount of hits I got. And then this many cultist saves, so it's going to be...
How many did you take out?
5, 10, should be 14. Yep, exactly, 14. Okay. There was 20. There was always 20.
Yep. I've got 2 guys in cover.
Right here by the ruins.
5 up. Oh!
He makes one!
He ate it. No, he's dead now.
And then the rest are 6 ups.
Okay. Yep. Oh. So these are all 6s. I passed 3 of these, so that means I only lost another 5, 8.
8 of them?
Yeah.
Not bad. You just want to lose them.
Another 8 of them.
Do you want to lose them from the back or the front?
You know what? We will lose them from the. It doesn't matter. Lose half and half for me.
All right, there you go. 4.
So now I don't have to think about it too much.
4 from there.
It's not going to make a big difference because it's not going to affect what they're doing.
So I killed 11 in total there. Not bad.
Well, that's a shame.
5, and then there's.
They just got out of jail, dude.
Well, I don't know. This is mercy, I guess, in its own way.
Probably better than ending up on one of the Night Lord ships.
Yeah.
That's fair. They don't know that, though.
Well, now I don't know. Now they'll never know that. And that's sometimes okay. Let us move along to the charge phase. We're going to start with the Possessed. Going to go for the Chosen. We get +1 to our charge roll. We'll see how well this
It'll be
works
kind of
out.
difficult to fail this.
It will be. Hey, we go up to 9 inches. That ain't bad.
That's a shame.
Any overwatches or nothing
Nope.
fancy?
Nope. Come on in.
We gonna fight.
I think I've got, what, 2 command points? Yeah.
I got you at 2. Yeah, we're both at 2. Well, 9 or 9. Where do I want to go? Well, we're going to go up and around where we can. Getting them into base contact where I have to, and then the rest is kind of following up into a position where they can fight. Just a couple dudes all in base contact. We're going to try and beat them all up over there where we can. Now we got the big roll. Yeah, Chaos Terminus.
9-inch charge?
Yeah, it's a 9-inch charge. They don't get any bonuses to it. It'd be nice if I make it. I don't, but I'm going to use the Chaos Terminator's ability to use the command point reroll without actually spending a command point. Maybe we make it. We get an 11. That's spicy.
Did not want to see that.
Yeah, not much thought to put into it. We'll just put this guy in a base contact. That's just a sticky objective. I guess we probably won't need that soon, I hope.
No, not quite. I was really hoping you were going to fail that charge.
I
I was kind of counting on it. So now I got to start looking at some of my stratagems.
These guys. Problem is, I rolled an 11, so a lot of these guys have to go into base contact where they can. These guys are just going to linger back here, but it does mean you can heroically intervene.
I don't know if I want to.
Cursed weapon guy wounded.
Yeah, I'm going to opt to not send them in.
Keep the command points nice and safe.
Yep.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, that's it for charges. I'm going to go to fighting. The only one that really makes sense is the Possessed. Into the Chosen first. We are going to spend a... Actually, I don't think I'm spending any command points, actually. I'm just going to fight. But I will use... it's an ability. I remember the name. It's called Dark Butchery. Oh, sorry, Unholy Bloodshed. Once per game, they get devastating wounds on their attacks.
Ooh.
It used to be every single time they fought were devastating wounds on them.
Yeah,
if they Dark Pact.
Okay.
But they always Dark Pact. But I get it. It was no matter how much you guys disagree with the change, it was way over the top for Possessed. They were way too strong for what they were doing.
Is this gonna be another Necron thing where people write you letters?
No, technically that was not. I don't know if I called the Necron stuff. It was like
When they changed some Necron detachment thing.
It was like, long story short, I was complaining about one of the Necron rules being too strong. It was the Vengeance of the Stars. I think it was a strat. Like, when you shoot me, if I lose one model, my whole thing just shoots you back. So, like,
I can't remember what it was. But
they made destroyers super obnoxious. So, like, you kill one destroyer, you just get hit by all the other destroyers. Or if you shoot, like, Necron Warriors, you're shot by all the Necron Warriors. I'm like, this can't exist like this. This has got to change. It did change. But no one really complained about that. It was, like, the Soul Blight stuff that people really complained about.
Was it? Yeah, okay.
Long story short, I played a couple of games of Soul Blight in Sigmar 3rd Edition when their new codex came out, and I called out 3 of the rules that should have never existed the way they were.
More familiar.
Zombies were disgusting the way they worked. The way your units came back to life was like super easy to manipulate, and I said they should probably consider changing this stuff. I jokingly said it.
I didn't think you were going to talk this long, guys. I'm sorry.
And then they eroded it like 2 weeks later, and then I got email saying that I ruined the Soulblade Gravelords.
Yeah.
Long story short, done. Yeah, gonna go fight with them first, but we don't have Infernal Rites anymore in this detachment. That moved over to yours.
Yeah,
it's called something different, though,
it's something different, because I think there's different names for it in different detachments.
Oh, dude,
but I will be unfailingly obdurate. Did I say that correct, Michael?
Obdurate.
Give me a thumbs up. Yes, he's raising the roof.
Yes, he's raising the
So
roof
I guess that
currently.
means yes, he's doing this. So.
So it's the Infernal Rites, it's Armor Contempt. It's the exact same thing, essentially. You just pick one of your
can't do it on damned units. Your opponent's shooting over the fight phase just after enemy has selected its targets. And I reduce the AP by 1.
Yep, it's always a great strat. Actually, it's only command. See, it went from it should have never been 2 command points. I hated that it was 2 command points for Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
It's finally down to 1, which is nice. But yeah, Possessed are going to do Dark Pact. We're Slanesh, so we're going to call for the Slanesh one, which is sustained hits. We're going to do the Dark Pact check now. Please don't die. They fail it, they're going to take D3 mortal wounds afterwards.
Just roll it now.
Oh, we'll roll it now. Is it going to matter? 3, yeah, it'll kill a Possessed. I'm just going to knock him over, but he gets to attack. Now, there are 7 Possessed there with 4 attacks each, so it's going to be 28 attacks. No AP effectively, so it's right to your 3 up, but if I get enough devastating wounds, it hopefully won't matter. But I think it's going to be surprisingly hard to damage any of these guys, and that makes me sad. 28 attacks! Every 5 and 6 with 2 hits for their Slanesh Dark Pact. Quite a good roll. I mean,
That's a lot of hits.
Lots of things hits. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 additional hits. So we're going to have...
So throw 3 more in.
Yeah, 3 more in. So we have 31 hits.
Okay.
3s to wound. I dropped a die. Now, Profane Zeal... I got to reroll one of these. Now, Profane Zeal... That was a 6. Would have been nice for the rerolls here, because you just pick everything up and reroll it all, trying to get the dev wounds on the... Because they can only do this devastating wound thing once, but we rolled exceptionally well on the devastating wounds, so I think we just killed the chosen unit on devastating wounds alone. Probably.
Because how much...
probably not alone, but quite a bit. Every set of 2 is a dead chosen, though.
Gotcha.
And then you have...
So I gotta roll the saves up first. So
that was a
let me know
fail.
how many saves.
You have 8 saves to make. And then, geez, how did I get that many 6? That's crazy. Let's put them all in the corner.
That's Luka math.
Yeah.
3 ups?
Yeah.
And so for every 2 dead guy?
Yeah, so I kill 1.5. Well, I kill 1,
So you
essentially.
kill 1.
And then I pull one of these out for killing 2.
2.
And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dead.
Okay.
Not
Leaves me with
quite.
3.
And then I got the Sorcerer to attack with
Yes.
afterwards.
Before I pull, I will let you do that.
And he's going to use his Sacrificial Dagger to do a mortal wound to the unit. That guy's dead. That guy dies to the Dark Pact, but he had the wound. So this guy's going to take a Sacrificial Dagger wound, which gives the Master of Possessions +1 to hit and wound with the staff, because it's a psychic weapon. Got 4 attacks with the Staff of Possession, 3s to hit, 5s are good. We didn't get any. But so he gets +1 to hit and wound with psychic attack. So they all hit, and 2s to wound. Oh, double 1s, womp womp. And then on his Staff of Possession, nothing fancy, just D3 damage per fail.
Is there AP that's relevant here?
Not
or just my
relevant
3
AP.
saves?
You're good, no damage from him. And then he already took his damage. And then I take the Dark Pact damage, which would be, this guy had 2 wounds, he took 2 mortal wounds, and this guy takes a mortal wound, and then the dagger does a mortal wound to him.
Okay.
So
cool.
we're possessed with 1 wound there, and we got the chosen down to 3 models left, but I was hoping just to sweep the unit. But you know what? For the sake of having no AP, I did pretty good. We pulled the chosen, there's 3 left, we have 2 power fist equivalents and the combi weapon.
Yep.
And then I just consolidated my unit in there a little bit. And I already did the Dark Pact stuff, so we can move on to the next combat. That'll naturally be these Terminators over here, which these 4 guys are in base contact, so we'll have this guy pile up and around to fight from there. This guy's just going to hang out and fight from there. I got the guy with the wounds is the only guy with the accursed weapon. Everyone else has 3 power fists and a chain fist. We're marked by Khorne, so we're going to do a Dark Pact on them, and they get, when they're Khorne and they do Dark Pact, they get lethal hits on 5s and 6s.
Cool.
Here's the Dark Pact check. We pass!
Ooh, look
Yes.
at that. That's exciting.
Josh and I are failing so freaking many of these. We're hemorrhaging models because of it. I'm going to start with the chain fist, or sorry, the 3 power fist models. They might just do the trick on their own.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully. They get to reroll hit rolls. I'm just going to fish for 5s and 6s.
Fair.
Hey. Didn't kind of help me out a little bit. I got more hits and I got another wound. It's not bad. We're wounding on 5s with the power fist. So we got 4 wounds on that, and these are AP 2.
Okay. 5 ups.
Boom. So we do, okay, only 4 damage.
Okay.
He's got 6 wounds left, and we have a chain fist in there, which is 2 wounds and a reroll, a miss, and then same idea. 2 more random saves that are 5 up. One more gets through, and I think a Chain Fist is
I think Chain Fist is still 2 damage, isn't it?
just straight 2, right? Keeping it simple. Yeah, okay. Another 2 damage. We've done 6 damage. Got 4 wounds left. It's going to be up to the Chaos Lord with his exalted weapon. Now, the Chaos Lord here does have the enhancement of the Talisman of Burning Blood, where it gives him an extra strength and attack. However, if they Dark Pact and pass, instead of +1, it's D3. So I could just roll a 1. Hey, so
there you go. Same difference.
Same difference. But the strength is maybe relevant. No, he's strength 7, 6. It's all the same. So, or your T9, yeah. So I get 1 more attack than I normally would. So I have 6 attacks normally, if I recall. And I'm hitting on... I got 2 wounds because of lethals. I'm obviously just going to reroll everything because it's better than wounding on 5s. And I'll take the 1 miss there. So we have 3 wounds and 3 hits. And another wound on top of it.
So we've got 4 there?
4 wounding hits with his...
2 damage each?
Yeah.
So I need to pass 3 of these then, don't I?
Yeah, you have to pass all 3 of
What's
them.
the AP?
I think it's 2. Actually, I got it right here. Boom. Exalted Weapon is AP 2.
Okay, so I got to pass 3 5-ups.
Not quite. Do you explode? Kaboom.
Huzzah!
No, not quite. It is a humble destruction. This will let me use a new command point for the Zealots, which is when a unit with a character in it destroys an enemy unit, the specific character in the unit gets the Eye of the Gods result. So it's
Gotcha.
like I get bonuses on the character. It is substantial buffs. It's +1 movement toughness on the character, and his melee weapons are +1 strength, attack, and damage.
Woo.
So he's got 3 damage attack on his. Not that it matters against the Raptors who are right there, but
Terminators, I guess.
but Terminators and
Chosen.
whatever
that are gonna
Chosen
go
are left.
The other
yeah,
way.
Yeah, we're gonna go the other way. But he can go beat up a Land Raider or something a little more likely. He just really statted up. And that's until the end of the game now. He's got that forever. So that's 1 command point. I got 1 left. Do you get bonuses if you charge, like extreme bonuses? Probably not.
Okay, for me, I can tell you that I get to pile in and consolidate 6 inches. That's not dependent on charging.
I'm gonna consolidate with my guys towards you, but mostly just getting all 6 of my guys on the objective.
While you're within 6, when you take a battle shock or leadership, you subtract 1 from the result. At the start of the fight phase, each enemy with an engagement is going to take a battle shock. So
it's all good. I'll just keep my guys are gonna consolidate towards the objective a little bit more, and hopefully,
yeah. So you're not going to engage me.
yeah, and hopefully you don't get beat up too bad. You do get to fight back with the Chosen though.
All right. Well, I guess I got to swing back with my chosen then, don't I?
Can I interest you in a Dark Pact?
Yeah. I have no problem because I have no problem with these saying that they have an icon. The sergeants always have icons. Yeah.
All right, you play your game, I'll play mine.
That's fair. That's fair. You're the one firing with there was a not combi or something.
He's got a combi
Oh no,
weapon.
no, you have a not properly marked accursed weapon.
I would break the arm off if I had another one. I don't.
Don't you have a dual claw guy?
I don't. No, those are heresy Terminators.
Well, I have a heresy Terminator with dual claws. That's what I did for mine.
Oh, fair. I don't.
He died.
Yeah.
But
my
yes,
first guy.
I'm gonna try to take sustain. Okay, yeah. Let's do a reroll.
Okay,
Okay, cool.
Disgusting.
Passed. Yeah.
Gross.
You're disgusting and gross. So let's just go ahead with the power fist that I have in there. So there's 8 attacks here.
You got 2 power fist dudes.
Is there one guy with 2 wounds left or 1 wound left?
I got a guy with 2 wounds left.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, this is the correct call.
No, it's 1 wound. 1 wound. Do the other weapon first.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, 1 wound. 1 possessed with 1 wound. And the 2 wounds on the
So
master.
more than likely, so he's got an accursed weapon. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. They're all cursed weapons.
So these are hitting on 3s. Because you're not in range of the objective or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay. Oh, look at me go. I got an extra hit. And then these are strength 5. You're T6 though?
Yep.
There's 2 for you to make, good sir.
AP 1?
AP 2.
AP 2? Ah, fail both. That's a damage.
Okay.
And a damage. Because possessed are 3 wounds with a 5 of invuln still. Yes. So we are going to lose this guy. Crunch.
8 attacks with power fists.
And that guy's going to take a wound.
And these are, hitting on 3s.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay, I missed with power fists.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's
That's what you get for taking your Dark Pact reroll.
well, well, I lost enough guys that I don't feel really bad. Wounded you 3 times.
3 times, though. I'm going to go to 5 ups for everything. 2 pass, 2 fails. That kills the guy. That wounds a guy.
Cool.
Let's see. Let us lose this guy who got wounded by the weapon earlier, and then this guy's going to have 1 wound left. Because we got 4. Yeah, all around, not too bad.
You have 4 of them left? Okay, that's not bad. I can deal with that.
They got shot up pretty bad earlier.
So the question is, Because I would have... Here. If he's piled in there, with a 6-inch move from where I'm currently at, can I steal that middle objective?
What's your OC on them?
The OC on the Chosen is 1.
I have a guy with 1 on it as well. But I guess the question is...
Can I get 2? If you could just be so kind as to give me a measurement, because I have a building in my way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of my strats, which is Opportunistic Raiders. So this is the end of the fight phase, because we're at the end of the fight phase, correct?
Yes.
So 1 Heretic Astartes unit from my army that was eligible to fight this phase, which was them. Spend 1 CP. And it... If it's not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units, it can make a normal move of up to 6 or up to 12 if it's mounted.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can make a fallback move.
Gotcha.
You can't use it to embark.
Yep.
So I'm going to go tag that real quick.
That's not bad. It does get 2 of his OC, 1 guy's on the objective. I thought I moved the 1 guy on it, but I did not. I kept the banner back here a little too far, so we got only 1 OC on there, sadly. So it is all yours.
We're going to be using a stratagem.
You got 0 left after 0 command points left after that. And
Yeah,
my poor
that happens.
possessed are just out in the... I was chosen anyways, they can fall back, shoot and charge, but this will give Josh primary points that he needs on his turn.
Desperately, well, if I can pass my thing.
That's true, you might be battle shocked.
Yeah. Anything... Oh, I guess we have to do your scoring.
Yes. At the end of the turn, I get both of the objectives. I do. I get both of my objectives. So I have stormed a objective from Josh. I have this objective. And I have extended my battle lines because I hold this objective and that objective.
Look at you go.
So 10 secondary points, but I'm not getting any extra, what do they call it, command points. I'll be at 2 as we go into Josh's turn because I had 1 left over. And Josh will be at 1 for his turn.
Alrighty here. My objectives, I still have a tempting target, which is the middle there. And then overwhelming force, I need to kill stuff off of objectives.
It's not bad.
It's not awful. I'm not upset.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so looking at... so the first thing I'm going to do is be auto-passing them for morale.
All right, so you want to use this DP there?
Yeah.
That's it? That's your out?
That's okay. I need to get some points at some point in this
I
game.
suppose you need victory points.
Yeah, I kind of messed it up last turn. But that's okay, because I did some good damage.
What was out of your control? You did good damage, that was it.
Yeah. Well, I could have... Yeah. So, and then for primary, I've got this one still, and that one.
Correct. And then you're going to sticky them as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you have no more battle shocks. You have 1 battle shock.
I have a battle shock here, and I got a battle shock on those cultists.
Oh, yeah.
So the battle shock up top on Mr. Missile Launcher, if you could point him out for me. He failed. Doesn't matter. He sucks.
He's just not using any command points.
And then the other guys.
And then failing's big for me.
7.
Oh.
So I think I'm just A-okay fine.
I can't remember. I think they're 7.
Cultist Mob is 7 up.
Ah, very well done. Nice. They're sticking around and able to fight. I was hoping to battle shock them so that they could not take this objective away. But they will.
That makes me happy. And let's get ready for my movement. It's going to be fairly minor, my movements. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to reshuffle the Chosen around a little bit. I assume you're not going to want to react to them?
No.
Or are you?
No, I got no ambitions. I need to save my command points for interruption. Whatever.
Yeah.
I got 2 melee units. You can only fight one of them first, hopefully.
I know. I just got to do some heavy damage, so the swing back will be less meaningful.
Yes.
Other than that, let's go ahead and move these Terminators on up. So yeah, let's just go ahead and just truffle shuffle our way on up here. Moving on up. And then the Land Raider. Which lands shall I raid? I need him to do some meaningful stuff, and that's not going to be shooting your Land Raider. So instead, he's going to just back up a little bit. And yeah, that's good enough for me, because you can put the shots into them. I'm trying to think if I want to just tag this to be able to see through. I don't see why not. Well. And, yeah, Cultist's going to just shuffle down. Yeah, I'm playing Titanics, which I'm not actually playing Titanics, so yes, I can't tag anymore. So yeah, he's just going to be shooting at your Terminators. I also thought about moving up so I could tank shock you before I remember that I don't have command points left. So yeah. There's a variety of reasons I can't do that stuff. All right, the lads are going to just hang out here. Can you go ahead and move those lads down there for me?
Easily, probably.
Thank you.
Just not. Do you want to advance and go closer up?
Just, yeah, we'll say it's an advance because it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
they go an extra 3.
We'll take some sandbags over here. Boom, boom. Right up there.
Yep, that makes me happy. And then I guess we're just going to go right over to my shooting because I don't see anything else to move. Shooting, we're going to start off. Land Raiders just going to light up your Terminators. Let's see if this can do a thing.
Didn't work for me.
Heavy bolter first? Yeah, it's very true. It
You
didn't
need
work.
a Dark Pact?
Oh, stop. Yeah, I'll do a Dark Pact. Sustained.
Nice, you're good.
And now the heavy bolter. Look at me go.
Everything.
Boop. And then these are wounding you on force.
Ooh.
1 with better AP.
That's true, I'm on an objective, so which could be, that's 2 damage.
Look at me go.
Kills off this guy.
And then the las cannons. Okay.
Not bad, you got 3 hits.
I've rolled worse in my life. And then 2 wounding hits.
Should only be with the T5.
Oh yeah, good call.
Oh, these strength 12
yeah.
I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
2 of them. Balls. Oh, nice.
Pass them both. Okie dokie. Well, let's see what the Shrieking Maniac and his fellow Raptors can do.
Bang.
I think I'm gonna try for lethals here.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Show me a 6-up.
Oh, jeez, alright.
D3.
It's
So
only
one guy's gonna take a
1
wound.
damage. Boom.
Thank you. That's tragic. Okay, well, let's do the Chaos Lord hitting on a 2. That's a good start.
More.
And then the rest of the lads hitting on 3s.
Hey, 3 wounds.
Look at me go. Then these are 5s to wound you. So you're going to owe me 4 saves, good friend.
2s. That's a damage. Take a damage on a Terminator, and that's gonna go on to the Chain Fist guy, I guess. I mean, we've got the Land Raider right there, but it's still only AP2. Whatever, I'll do a Power Fist guy. It's all the same difference, I guess. Down to 2.
Well, doesn't the
Yeah.
Chain Fist hit worse or something like that?
Oh, it does. I think I rerolls. I'll take the Chain Fist last.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, next little bit of shooting is...
You got some guys up.
I do have the guys up top. Let's do the stuff that's kind of forced to shoot a certain way. So we're gonna go with the Terminator shooting over into your Galvorback.
Yep.
Hit him with a Dark Pact, and we'll just do lethal.
You're good.
Hey, let me go. Look at me go. Or no, I'm dumb. Sustained. I forgot I got combis all over the place there.
Oh yeah, you want to do sustain? They're all combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do the Chaos Lord hitting first. Are you a penalty to hit?
Not them, no.
Okay, so he should be hitting on 3s. I get to reroll
2
hits.
Yep, reroll hits, and it's 3 hits.
So we have 3 hits so far. And let me see who's left. And then the rest of the combis hitting on 4s. Hey, I'll keep these 3 hits. And get my little reroll for being Terminators.
Kaboom. Hey.
Okay,
There you go.
so
Nice.
substantially better, so I'm going to throw those in. And let's see if I can't wound you now. So it's just 4s?
Yeah, it's just forced to do damage. I got no saves.
Ooh.
So 1 will kill 1, then every set of 3 will kill the other ones.
So that's 1, and then...
Ooh, 3 die.
3 more dead.
That's not great. We're going to lose this guy, and we're going to have to lose these 2 to keep going here. So we have our Master of Possessions and 1
lad left.
more left.
Okay. Next little bit will be the Chosen in the middle here. Putting shots over into your lads.
That's a lot of points if you kill them both.
Yeah, I'm going to be pretty happy about it. So we'll start off with my little combi weapon there. Do I bother with the Dark Pact? Sure.
Okay.
And this will be for... No, there's not enough shooting here. I'm not going to bother with it. No Dark Pact. So just a combi weapon hitting on 4s.
Cowards.
Okay, well that didn't work.
Would have been a failed Dark Pact, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to do it first, but we've just been doing it first, yeah.
And then I got to double check to see if the other guys have bolters still. I think they retain their bolters.
Right.
Yeah. Well, bolter. Okay. I've managed to get to 2 hits. And 1 wound.
1 single wound, eh? Well, I
Well,
got...
better AP because you're on an objective.
We're passing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's a good thing, too. You're only going to hit. But, no damage.
Oh, yeah.
No damage.
I
Doesn't
forgot
really
about
matter.
that once again.
I could sign them to not in the game anymore, so... But you never know. They could still be relevant at this point.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the squad up top. The squad of 4 is going to shoot down into the next. So the bolt guns first.
Dark Pact?
No. Hitting on 4s?
Boom. This is with the negative.
Yes. I've remembered it. This should be wounding you on 4 with a reroll.
Whee.
Huh?
Whee.
Nope. Okay. Good call on that one. Let's do the heavy bolter.
5s?
Uh,
4s because you didn't move.
Yes.
Because they're heavy. Yep, counteracting the
So
negative
that
one.
is those 2.
Ooh, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And this is better AP all around.
It's actually AP3 because of plunging fire. Yeah. So I think it's all the same difference here. He killed both of them. So that's
Okay.
the dead chosen, and then this kills the sorcerer. This kills the crab.
Nice.
Bam, bam. Did you have? You got rid of assassinate, but
I did get rid of Assassinate, but I've got Overwhelming Force.
yeah, that's 2 different units destroyed on an objective. So that's overwhelming force maxed out, I guess. But 5 points for it, still all the same. Pretty good kill.
Next little bit will be the little missile launcher that could right in the middle here.
Kaboom.
It's just going to fire down at your nerds. Just crack missile. He's not going to pray to the dark gods.
That's fair.
He'd probably just die. So crack missile.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
2. Nope.
No. Oh wait. I think I reroll wound rolls of 1 with Legionnaire.
Always the
squads.
legionnaire. Yeah, you're probably right.
I do. I don't. I may have been cheating you with that because that's melee weapons. That's embarrassing.
That's okay. I don't really play legionnaires myself, also. So
You know what? I don't know how much damage I've done with them, so that's.
oh, they did a lot early on in
The
the first turn.
legionnaires?
First turn they did, but
I
yeah,
don't know if they use the rerolls a ton. I'm gonna pretend that they didn't.
that's fair. Okay,
I'll
true.
owe you a Coke.
That's
Well, after that little embarrassing situation, we're gonna go over to charges. We're gonna send Terminators into the Galvorback.
that's a bad fate for them.
For my Terminators,
No, for my
You know something I
possessed.
don't?
For my possessed.
charge distance will be
Excellent
11.
roll.
Do you want just
Send them all in.
yeah? Here, I'll hand. Just go make them look cool.
Yeah, they're all good.
Thank you.
They're gonna have to fight these dudes. Ay.
So I've sent my Terminators in over there, and then we're gonna send in the Shrieking Maniac and friends over here.
Ooh,
Their charge distance is a 7.
I cannot
They
believe
have also made it.
I can't believe they made it.
They stood perfectly still, so you couldn't shoot at them.
True. No ambitions to Overwatch.
And here we go. They've made their charge. They're like 2 inches that they needed to charge.
They didn't have to go too far yet.
No, not at all. Okay, so start of the fight phase. They started the fight phase. Each enemy you within engagement range must take a battle shock test, and you get a penalty of 1.
I fail. Without your penalty.
So they are battle shooketh, which means they can't interrupt me.
Yep.
So I'm going to swing over with my Terminators into
Yep.
your dudes.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, I'll swing first with the Terminators.
Any dark
and
pact?
they're going to dark pact for just sustained.
Yep. We got the rerolls that they do.
Ooh.
They're good.
I don't think they got. Oh, okay, sorry. I see what you mean.
Yep.
Yes, they do. We're going to start with the Power Fists first. These are hitting on 3s. Any penalties to hit you in melee or anything?
Nothing like that.
Okay, and I said sustained, I think, right?
Yeah.
Rerolls.
Rerolls. Hey, well, no sixes.
They're all going to hit at least. And then Strength of 8.
3s. 5 of them?
5 of them, good sir.
Right to the master possessions also has an invulnerable save of 5 up. So they were smart. Let's do them all at the same time. Nice. I passed 1, and that's going to be a dead possessed and a dead master possessions.
You get the Feeling Pain, I think. I'm probably still going to kill him.
Yeah, it's probably so. That is the dead possessed, and this is all in the master possession. Oh, so I passed 1. Sorry, dead possessed, and then 2 of these for the master possession. He's got 1 wound left, but we have more weapons to roll.
Okay,
I suppose.
let's do a Chain Fist and see if a Chain Fist can get him on 4s.
He only had 2. That's 3
Okay,
hits,
so
but a
3 hits.
reroll as well
Oh,
for
yeah.
the miss. So just 3 hits.
Yep. And then I will give him thrice.
Invulns, and he takes 4 damage with his 1 wound left, and the
Thank you.
the elixir, albeit tried, did not quite help there. And that is this unit dead. I don't think that does anything for VPs, but it does take out one of my threats. Mine threats.
Yeah, just going to swing with the Raptors now, and I will do a Dark Pact, and I will try to get lethal hits.
Yes. You're good.
I'm fine. So we're going to start with the Accursed Weapon on the Sergeant. So this is going to be 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
2.
Okay, it's a not bad start. And then Strength 5. So 2 winning hits.
Strength 5.
The AP is 3 on this, so
Invulns. That's 2 damage for that, so that will finish.
only 1 damage with an Accursed Weapon.
Oh, wait, who was that fighting? Oh, the sergeant.
The Sergeant.
Oh, I thought we were
No, I was trying to get my Sergeant out of the
Yeah.
way first.
Got him. A lot of chain swords now.
Yeah, many.
A lot of chain
With better AP, because you're on an objective.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Here's the first volley of Chain Swords, hitting you on 3s. Okay, I got 2 lethals. Fear me.
bad.
And pull these out. Boop, 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 boop. Now let's see what I can't do for wounding you. Looking for 5s.
It's gonna be
They don't get it.
AP2 as well, because I'm on the objective here.
Okay, so there's going to be 4 saves you're going to have to make out of that first volley. Go ahead and roll them for me while I'm gathering my dice back up.
AP2 on the chain swords. I'm at 4 up saves. That's gonna finish off. Oh, sorry, just kills the guy and wounds another guy. Yeah.
Second volley with the chain swords on 3s once again. Okay, so sticking with the 2 lethals. I like it. Consistency is key, folks. And then these are going to wound you on 5s. Okay, you're going to owe me 5 saves.
5 this time? 5 4-ups?
Mm-hmm.
We saved 3 of them. That does finish off the Terminator. We only had 2 wounds left.
Okay.
So we are left with 2 Terminators and our Chaos Lord, but you got your Chaos Lord.
With his extra large chainsword of Power Fistness. Okay, so here comes the Power Fist. I got 5 attacks hitting on 2s. Okay, so there's 2 lethals.
Yeah.
And then these are looking for 3 to wound you.
5.
Okay, so they all wound. There wasn't the reroll in there. I thought I was going to need to.
The invulns. We take 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we still got some punch back with that squad at least. Got a wound left on the non-chain bit. Actually, I already pulled the chain bit. Sorry, just a wound left on this guy then. It is what it is.
You get swing back?
And just that's right to that fight. I will do a Dark Pact. We're Khorne. So that's the benefit we get. We pass, which means my guy gets an extra 3 attacks on top of his Eye of the Gods results. That's not bad. Let's see. I have no reason to. I could precision out his attacks in that Chaos Lord. Does he take half damage, your Chaos Lord jump pack, or no?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna use a command point because I was gonna save it for. Oh, I can't. I'm battle shocked. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna attack normally, so we'll do the Terminators then. They have 3 attacks each with Power Fists, hitting on 3s, but they get to re-roll. I'm gonna go. I'm doing sustains.
Yeah.
And then that.
You didn't need lethals.
Yeah, and then I'll do my Dark Pact check at the end. These are 2s to wound. 2 fails. That is going to be 6 at -2.
6 at -2. So 6 5-ups coming up. Woo! Okay, I lose 5.
They kill 5 of them.
My Raptors.
Now the Chaos Lord, I probably cheated myself an attack earlier with it, but we killed the Rhino anyways. He's got 7 attacks because of the Eye of the Gods. Result on the +1 attack, +1 strength, +1 damage on the weapon. And then I have 3 more attacks for the Talisman of Burning Blood, and we hit on 2s with rerolls. We got 4 wounds with lethal.
You were sustained, I think.
Oh, that's right. So
You took sustain on the last one. So.
you're right. I forgot. With Khorne, I should do lethal, but I'll do sustain.
Okay.
So that's 2 more hits then, actually.
Yeah.
Which is arguably better, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to eviscerate me, so that's where...
And then these are strength... They're strength 6 normally on the Chaos Lord and Terminator.
Chaos Lord and Terminator with an Exalted?
Yeah.
You are strength 5 normally, so you're up to strength 6.
Strength 7. These +2 strength.
Doesn't make a difference.
But only by 1 die there. So 4, 8, 11 saves at -2.
11 saves at -2. Okay. I have got 5 guys before it gets to the big guy. So these are 5s.
Nice.
Okay.
Got
So that leaves me doing 4 saves now. I haven't kept track of this. This should be, what, 9?
Nice.
Okay.
Good
So
save.
I lose 1 more. Yep. These guys are super loyal. I think I have 2 more dice to throw in.
That was,
Oh, they died.
yeah. Oh, nice.
Is that 11 in there?
Yeah, it's 11. Boom, boom. Hey, look, we get the objective still.
Yeah, we didn't want to take that back anyways. It's okay.
Yeah, so I watch. That's not true. I owe you a Dark Pact check.
Oh, true.
Oh, we fail. Ooh,
Oh.
Never mind. It's your objective. I spoke too soon. I lose the guy. Boop. And I take a wound on this guy. It depends on the OC of a Terminator, but I think they're only 1. Yeah, just double checking. That's not going to work out super well for me there. I think Chaos Terminators didn't double check their OC, but I'm battle shocked
They're
anyways.
OC1.
Yeah, they're OC1. We both have Chaos Lords on there. That are both OC1. So it won't be.
Yeah, okay. That was a weird little slap fight. I thought I was going to do better, but that's okay.
It surprisingly came out pretty. It was the Chaos Lord in the end there who helped me out, but the Dark Pact in the end cost me. The only thing that
We
really
both rolled way
Yeah.
better saves than I think could be expected.
correct. Yeah, it's like as cool and as interesting as that was, it doesn't actually matter towards the game because it doesn't get any VPs.
No. So I think I'm going to get I get my 5 for overwhelming force.
Yeah. Is it cap at 5?
It capped at 5.
It's 3 per unit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
but
you get
to a maximum of 5.
correct. Yeah. So you get 5 points for that.
And then tempting target.
Yes, that's 10 points. So we both got 10 points on our second turn in secondary. At the end of the second battle round, I'm at 25 points, and Josh is at 20. So I'm up by 5. But I have also been completely annihilated over the first 2 turns of the game, which is usually how it goes, I suppose. And there's a couple things, like if they pass that, I'd be in a much better spot too. But it is what it is.
It's fair.
All right, turn 3 then, I suppose. Now, on my turn, I'm going to draw 2 new cards. We get behind enemy lines, which is doable. That's not bad. We already have units in place for that. And we have things in reserve. And then the next card is going to be Cleanse. We can't play with that one at all. That's not going to help us out. We do have an abundance of command points because I saved them up last turn to try to counter-offensive, which didn't work. So I'm going to use one of those 3 command points I have now for new orders. And we're going to draw a 3rd card, Engage on all fronts, instead of Cleanse. And that one is very playable. I can actually make that one work. So the command phase, I don't need to do much other than debating if I should skin ship. That's only 1 wound on the Land Raider. I can go right to my Battle Shocks, where I'm going to... Do I want to automatically pass with those 2 guys there? I wish I could get that objective so bad. I'm only going to get 5 points on primary here, and I'm not going to be able to wrestle you off of 2 of them in the middle. I simply do not have enough units to do that. The Land Raider's got some potential, though. We'll see what he can accomplish. He's going to be our little ace in the pocket, I think, if he rolls well.
Yep.
Maybe he can roll up, shoot the Chosen off the objective, charge into the Terminators, tank shock, and just kind of contest the objective there a little bit and grind it out, while my Maniac Terminator in the back tries to accomplish anything. My remaining
He's pretty spooky.
Try to get some objectives going here. Did not get Investigate Signals. I put a lot of gambling on Investigate Signals early on, and I'm just doubling down on it. It's not working out. My cultists would be quite good, and be amazing to have right here at this point, or better yet over there on that one. But we've done boo-booed on that one. Anyways, Battle Shocking the Terminator Captain. I think I'm safe just to roll it. I don't really...
You get a penalty because Raptors.
Yeah, I'm safe as in it doesn't really matter if he fails, I suspect.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't really need to get... Oh, unless they're Battle Shocked. Sorry, Behind Enemy Lines probably says non-Battle Shocked units, doesn't it? Behind Enemy Lines doesn't care if they're Battle Shocked or not, so we're going to go ahead and just roll it. They are Battle Shocked. But okay. I don't really plan on using any strats on them, so hopefully it doesn't matter. Otherwise, scoring, I have 1 objective. My home objective. These guys passing their Battle Shock denied me 5 points over there.
Oh, do I get a sticky on that too?
I think in your command phase you will.
Oh, yeah, because I just ran onto it.
And otherwise, 5 points for me. It does give me like a 10-point lead, but Josh gets to go in the 3rd turn, so it's not going to make much of a deal. And it looks like he's going to get 10 on primary. And we're going to have to scrap for these objectives pretty hard. I'm going to have to move my cultists out of the corner. The worst part is the second I do, I know it's going to bite me in the butt.
You're going to get
I'm going to draw the card. And
you don't have to move both squads of them.
I'm going to move one of the squads at least, yeah. Otherwise, we're good to go to the movement phase. The only moves I'm going to really do is these cultists are going to advance up behind the building. And then this Land Raider is going to move up to threaten the models in the middle. And I'm going to bring in a reserve unit of cultists because I must. It is turn 3 and they have to show up. But they're going to help with Engage on all fronts. They'll get me a 3rd table corner instead of just having 2. Land Raider moved up. And then the cultists take their position up behind the building here. And then it's going to be hard to see them maybe, but they're all tucked away in the corner over here as I have cultists coming in to secure that corner for Engage on all fronts. And it dawned upon me during the movement phase that my Terminator unit in the back could have utilized the fallback and charge strat. But I would have had to, I probably would have inspired them as well, just to make sure I could do it. And then it means I wouldn't have command points for a tank shock or something on the Land Raider. But you know what? We'll see, because we might just be, that Terminator Chaos Lord's probably fine. It just means I'm going to lose my cool Dark Pack guy back there. Otherwise, I'm good to go right to shooting. I don't hold a lot.
Did you channel Macho Man Randy Savage there?
I try to rein it in a little bit where I can.
Okay. Yep.
But it gets dangerous otherwise. I'm going to have the Land Raider throw grenades, and then I'm going to have the Land Raider
shoot. Can this Land Raider do that?
Yeah, all Land Raiders have grenades. They're the Frag Assault launchers.
Oh, I thought that was just the Crusader one.
No, I think that. Oh, you know what? It might be the Crusader one. I've been using the Crusader one a lot actually recently. That is absolutely a Land Raider Crusader thing only. I've been playing with them in a few of my games recently, so kind of like all Land Raiders throw grenades. No, only the Crusader. I will save the CP for other things though. We're gonna go shooting with him, and we're gonna do a Dark Pact for sustained hits, and we're gonna put everything into the Chosen. I guess that's when I kind of clear them out.
Choosing the Chosen?
Choosing the Chosen. Actually, no. We'll go for the Terminators.
Oh, no.
I want to go for them, killing them off, and... No, I want to go for the Chosen and charge the Terminators, yeah. Starting with the last cannon. Kabroop. Oh, they all hit.
Oh.
5 times.
Did you do the... Yeah.
2s. 1 fail. And 4 at -3.
Yeah, I got nobody in cover in any way. Ooh, show me 6s. No.
Oh, that is probably them dead. First guy, second guy, third guy, fourth guy.
Dead.
They're all dead. Ooh, and that does waste the rest of my shots, but I didn't expect the last cannons to roll that well.
Okay, well, Chosen are gone.
You know, bully the Chosen off that, and then we're gonna go ahead and do our Dark Pact check, because maybe we get spurned. We do! Land Raiders are 6. We take 2 more damage if we can. I'm at 13 on the Land Raider remaining.
It's a good number.
I don't think I have any other shooting. I really don't. I just, I don't have pistols anywhere. I don't have nothing. I just...
You got all your pistols are hanging up back there?
They're way back there.
Were you intending to move a squad up or no?
I did the middle squad.
Just the middle one?
Just the middle guy. So they can, if I need them to run on the objective later, I could do that. I'm just going to double down and hopefully get investigate signals at some point. I'm lined up to get 6 points for it, which isn't bad.
Could you just not investigate signals back here? Moving them up?
I want the, just in case. They're over there doing something else, but I could do it with them. Absolutely, okay. Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and charge. Land Raider charge. Terminators. A 9. 9er. We're just going to... We're just going to cheat
Trust me,
this
he fits.
thing out of the way. And we're going to go crunch and disregard everything I just did there, everyone.
Yes, this is appropriate.
And then we're going to tank shock for a command point. Boop. And we are going to throw 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more dice because we have higher strength and toughness, and we do. Oh, we roll that one's kind of cocked. That was a 5. 4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds, so that kills a guy and then kills another guy.
Yeah. And then that is
kind of sad. That's what that is.
Yeah. Oh jeez. That Land Raider just has to pile in a fight. This is what I get. Scratching up my word bear paint. Oh jeez.
They aren't that nicely painted anyway.
No, not at all. Not at all.
This is an absolutely gorgeous army.
I got 6 attacks with his treads.
You didn't want to do a Dark Pact?
No, I didn't think about it and I didn't call it, but I didn't also get anything relevant, so I suppose this is okay. I guess to do a Dark Pact to roll once. I wound twice, once at no AP, I mean.
Once at no AP?
Once at no AP.
He's fine.
Yeah, you're good. And then I assume you want to
I guess I'll swing right there.
Absolutely.
So we're going to start off with the Dark Pact of, I guess, trying to get sustained.
Sustain makes sense. Oh, nice. Loves it.
Cool.
See
Now
that
I just need to roll that for hits. Okay, so we're going to do the Power Fist. These are hitting on 2s.
Oh, I can't do any strats on these guys. No reroll, no nothing.
I will take a command point reroll right here.
Okay.
I'll do the free one.
Oh, it's the free one because you're a lord. Yep. Hey.
Cool. So I get an extra hit.
6 hits.
Nice. And then these are going to wound you on 3s.
Yeah. And then these are all 5. These are all 4 up invulns. I can do them at the same time. Just the first fail kills the Terminator, and then my guy takes 2 damage.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that it's half damage.
Yeah.
He's going to live forever.
He has 7 wounds because of the buff, so he's at 5 wounds.
I'm going to feel really bad when you cut down both of my guys now.
Oh.
I've forgotten about that. So I've got, with my cursed weapon, 4 attacks. Okay. This is going to be fine. Ooh, look at that. So 4 hits. And it's only strength 5. So 2 winning hits. Minus 3 total.
AP3 though, yeah. Oh, I take 2 more damage.
Oh, look at you go.
He's at 3 left.
Oh, please don't cut me down now.
Oh, he's gonna do a Dark Pact and kill himself like an idiot.
Are you actually going to do a Dark Pact?
Of course I would. Why wouldn't you do a Dark Pact? You always hit the button.
Why did your... Okay.
Let's do... He'll fight back. He's gonna do sustain. This is a Dark Pact check. He passes.
I mean, you did get a penalty of -1 to it, but it didn't make a difference.
Oh, it's true. These are the extra attacks I get.
Yep.
So we're going to have 7 attacks plus 2 for 9 attacks.
I'll be fine.
And these are 2s, no longer re-rolling because our Terminators are dead. But we do have a sustain in there. And these are strength 7, so 3s. And he wounds 6 times. 6 times.
Okay, so -2, eh? So 5 up on my regular guy?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, I guess, what's my, oh, I'm a 4 up invuln save, so yeah. 5 up? Oh, no, he doesn't.
And then a bunch of 4
No.
ups.
And then, sorry, how many wounds was it total?
5 more invuln saves.
5 more invuln saves? I'll be fine. These are 4 ups. Maybe
Yeah.
I should have saved the reroll for here.
Oh, nice!
Oh, okay, cool, I only take 2.
It's 3 damage, but
I take 3,
Yep.
so I got 2 left.
not bad. And then we'll consolidate.
It's pretty sad.
And then the Chaos Lords continue their fight. Not really accomplishing much, though. That is, you get to fight back with your Chaos Terminators.
Oh, yes, I guess I will just go ahead and pile myself on in.
Hello.
I'm just going to make it look like this. There you go. That's about where I'm at. And let me figure out what weapons I've got on these guys. Go for lethals on them.
That makes sense.
Okay, so they're going to be fine.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's try to figure out everything I need to do. So I have a Power Fist and a Chain Fist there. So I guess I will do the Power Fist first, hitting on 3s.
Boop.
I think I'm just going to take a full reroll and go fishing.
Looking for 6s. Okay, got a wound.
So there's 1 wound, and then this is wounding you on a 5.
Yeah. We get
So,
good
2
AP 3 on this, though.
I do.
We pass both. Nice.
Okay. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. I've got the Chain Fist hitting on 4s.
Okay, there you go. Wound.
That's pretty good. So wound, and I'm not going to take the rerolls here because
Yeah.
I'm going to be wounding you on 3s.
Anti-vehicle 3+. Nice.
So these are, it's the same AP.
5s. Oh, 6 damage. We have 7 left.
7 left, okay. And then the big guy should have an accursed weapon. And that is going to give me a grand total of, exalted weapon.
Yeah.
6 attacks.
Yep, same as my dude.
Looking for 2s.
6s are good. Oh, nice.
I guess I'll keep those 2 6s and reroll all this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these are going to wound you on...
6s.
Okay.
2 of them.
2 of them.
AP3, though.
Yep.
5s. Take 2 more damage.
What's that bring you down to?
5.
Down to 5? Okay.
Yeah. And you've already passed your Dark Pact.
Yes.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. They're all in there, all fighting, happy. And that is the end of Word Bearer's turn 3. Secondaries, ooh. We are gonna get behind enemy lines for 5 points. Because we have 2 units behind enemy lines. We have our Chaos Terminator Lord. And then we have the cultist back there. And then for engage in all fronts, we are in 1 table quarter with the cultist, and then my other cultists right over here are in the 2 other table quarters. So the one's right here, and one's over there.
Sorry, real quick, at the end of the fight phase, I think I have a thing I can do.
That works too, okay.
Because I still have 1 CP, or is that a...
You haven't used it yet.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and just do the opportunistic raider and have him just do a fallback move.
He's a coward.
Yeah. Yeah, have you seen him in any of the bat reps? He's just going to go on this side of it.
Huzzah. Kaboom. That works. For 1 CP. And then we'll go to scoring. It's all the same, doesn't change much. I will get 3 points for engage in all fronts. It's 2 normally, but +1 for tactical, and 5 points for behind enemy lines. That will give me 23 secondary points. Not bad, but we are starting to kind of run out of fuel here on my guys. Going first was not ideal.
No. Okay, so my 2 pulls are, I guess, 2 that I don't really care about usually. I've got Deploy, Teleport, Homer, and Investigate Signals. I'll hold on to them. Why not? I'm doing okay on points right now. So yeah, we'll stick with this. It'll be perfectly fine. Okay, there's a couple battle shocks I got to worry about here. We're going to start off with Mr. Missile Launcher guy up top.
Okay.
He's fine. We're going to go over to Mr. Chaos Lord in the back right here. He's
good.
also fine.
Excellent.
And then some cultists
Cultists, them failing would be nice for me.
over on that objective.
They failed.
They failed.
Nice.
Yeah, their battle shooketh.
So no sticky objective over there.
That's fine. I'll have to just get the squad down.
Yeah.
That's not a big deal.
Scoring wise, though, you get 5 points still. The Land Raider's 5 OC.
The Land Raider's 5
Yeah,
OC.
he's got Land Raiders are very good.
Yeah, okay, that's more icy than I thought I was contending with.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take my 5 points and be content about that.
5 points for everyone curious. It's that objective with that giant pile of prisoners on it.
Yes.
Tied on primary yet again.
Okay, so looking at my options for movement here, I mean, there's not going to be a ton that I'm particularly concerned about. I think we are going to start off with the Chaos Lord in the back there doing an advance.
We're getting dangerously close to the point of the game where I hate.
Uh,
It's like where we don't engage anymore and we just try and scramble for points.
no, there's something really important over there, and he needs to investigate it.
He's got to get out of this mortal duel he's in, and he's got to
No,
go investigate.
there is an absolute mortal duel happening.
Now
Your
we're
Chaos Lord is being called out and challenged by the Gunner and the Land Raider.
absolutely. Now we've already measured it. He's got to move 14 inches to get wholly within 9, and the whole army gets assault, so he's still eligible to shoot even though he advances, which is the big deal here. He also passes battle shock.
Survey says
He's good.
he's good.
So
Look at it. Go see what's in the corner, Shrieking Maniac.
and I assume you just want to be perfect. You don't want to overcommit to like how far you have
Correct,
to
yeah.
go. You just want to go around
He's
here.
gonna go live his best life back over there.
Correct. So he'll be wholly within 9 of. This is where the table corner is. Wait, let me point in right there. It's right here. So he's going to be wholly within 9 of that point.
Beautiful,
He's okay.
beautiful. For my next trick, we're gonna get ready for our duel.
Oh boy, here we go. I don't expect him to survive all of this, but we're gonna try it out. He could go toe-to with that Land Raider. Why not?
He could. And then other than that, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can't get over here to do anything about this.
Not really.
So
No.
maybe I do just. How far away am I with those brave devotees of the Night Lords?
Like distance-wise, you are 17 inches away. It looks like from the front guy.
Okay. 17 inches away. I could just run up and start shooting at you.
It's true. Then I charge you.
Whatever. Those guys are there to die anyways.
Yeah, true.
All right. Send forth the shock troops. I'm gonna go ahead and advance them an extra 6.
Just right towards me.
Yep.
It goes right to this line. Oh boy. Vault over the sandbags, and
We're here for a rumble.
I'm gonna kill guys that look like us.
You know what? This is probably the most exciting thing for them after almost having to deal with the
possessed?
Galvorback.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll kill those guys over there, no problem.
That guy's my size.
Next, we're going to have the squad that's on top of the building there advance down.
They're descending.
Yeah,
How
they
far?
are the knight. So they're going to go 6 plus another 2.
So up to 8 inches.
Correct.
So this was
Correcto mundo.
already figured 7, so they can go 1 inch laterally. So we're just gonna go pretty much down to the ground. with these guys.
Caw.
Aha! We are the knight.
Hear us. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And then the last fun little bit over here is I'm going to send these shrieking cultists up to fight your cultists over there.
All right, bring it on.
So I'm going to go ahead and have them advance an extra 1. That's a bad roll. I needed to go further to do anything meaningful. So I might have to end up going this way because I won't be able to see many. Oh, whatever. These guys are idiots. Let's just do it. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Get them, lads. Get them.
They're bursting through.
It just feels like when you're playing any of the Arkham games.
Oh, just the
Yeah.
Using
This
yellow
is
outfits,
fine.
orange outfits. Yeah.
I think we're just gonna start with their shooting, and I've only got a couple guys that were able to kind of burst through the ruins here.
Guns blazing.
So we're just gonna fire 7 shots into your guys. This will go perfectly fine.
Yeah.
They are not gonna pray to the dark gods. They're just gonna hope for the best here. So that's a grand total of 7 shots, probably hitting you on 4s. Oh, they got some hits.
Okay. You said you are praying to the dark.
I was
god?
not praying to the
Oh,
dark
okay,
gods.
okay.
No, they know better. These guys are the smart ones. 4s to wound you. Oh, take that!
5 it is. Just 6 up saves.
Yep,
Just-
go for it.
We lose 5.
Okay. That's funnier than it should be.
Rip. Let's go ahead and just lose some dudes in the back. It won't screw up investigate signals much.
I do have an advance in charge strat.
Okay, we're gonna take the other 5
Yeah,
guys instead then. Kaboom, kaboom. And then they were, whatever. They were generally around here.
Yeah.
We'll go with these guys.
The next set of brave devotees
6
over on
of
the other
them.
side of the board. Shoot them!
Why are they so mad?
Because, I don't know.
Oh.
It just seems like the right thing to do at the time.
3,
3 of them.
6. I got a couple guys in the back cover there. 5s. Oh, nice.
No!
5s. 1 dead.
Okay.
1 shot goes wide and kills. Bleh. that guy in the back.
Very good. All right, and then let's do the duel.
Here we go. I believe in him. He's battle shocked though, so I can't re-roll anything.
Gonna go for the sustained.
All right.
I'm just gonna roll the pact.
Oh, 6. Yeah, you're good. 6 is good.
Okay, I will duel you with my heavy bolter first.
Why not the las cannons?
Because I need to find your range.
Okay.
So I got the extra hit. And then these are looking for 4s to wound. Or are you better toughness too?
Yeah, his toughness 6.
Okay,
He's
so
6 or 7, one of the two. He's not 5 anymore.
oh, okay. Take 2 wounding hits.
And they're good AP.
Yes, they are.
We take a damage. We have 2 wounds left.
Okay. I keep forgetting about that part.
The half damage.
Last cannons.
Crack. Oh, a couple hits, but 3 hits really.
Okay, yeah, so 3 hits. And then 3s to wound you?
Yeah, don't roll
Or you
2.
teach
Don't
that, yeah.
don't roll 2s. Thank you for rolling 2s. He's only toughness 6. He gets an extra toughness because of the strat I used, but I couldn't remember if a Terminator Chaos Lord was 5 or 6. Invulns. Oh, he did. Don't have to roll them damage. He is dueled to his death.
I've won my honorable duel.
Kaboosh. And that is clearing off that back there for you.
Next up, we're going to have this frag missile into those cultists over there.
Oh no, we gotta roll
Those
it.
dirty, filthy cultists. So let's see how many hits I'm going to get. You still get at least 5 in there, right?
I do.
6.
6. It's a blast.
No penalties or anything.
No.
So I've got some hits.
Good start.
What's the strength of this? Do you remember?
4.
It's 4, so
3 to wound. No AP, I assume. 4.
It shouldn't have AP on that because you're not an objective.
Yeah, I'll have a couple dudes in cover, a few dudes in cover. So 2 at a time for 5s. That's 2 dead, and then I'll stick these on the 6s. There you go. 4 more dead. Crack.
Frag, actually.
1, 2. That's true. And then
Huh.
3, 4.
And then, yeah, let's do much the same with my other squad that jumped down.
The squad here is good to fire.
So we'll send off the missile first.
Whoosh.
So I think it's just 5 shots.
I got 5 guys. 6.
Okay. Coolio. Hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, well, we're not great at hitting. I wound you once.
Yeah. I got no cover, so 6. One guy there behind a bag. 5 up, he's good. It's just this guy over here.
No, I believe you. And then the heavy bolter. I've got a sustain to throw. Oh, no. Yeah, so I get 2 hits.
Yeah, it's forced to hit normally. Yep.
And then wounds.
6 up save cover guy. 6 up save cover guy. He did.
Okay. Very good.
Pop.
And then I think that's it for mine shooting because I don't. Yeah, those guys aren't going to be in range. So we're over to combat where I do. Or
Did you want to do an advance and charge? Yeah.
It's funny.
It wouldn't be bad. It would definitely screw up my investigate signals plan on one of them.
Well, you
Or
just do it
both
on the other one or back here, so it doesn't make a difference. So no, I won't.
It'll still deny me a point because the cap's at 5, and I would get 5 otherwise.
I'll allow it. I like command points.
I could fail my thing anyways.
So yeah, you get to go ahead and fight me in combat.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to bother. There's no point. I'm not going to attack.
You're just gonna-
No, there's no
you're
point in
gonna declare
attacking.
that you're not swinging?
I swing, I hit, I wound with everything. He makes all his saves.
Okay, I'm gonna go for lethal.
Yeah.
I failed the dark pact.
Oh wow.
No, the gods. I'm just gonna see how much damage I take. 1.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So do I have a wounded Terminator over there?
Not yet.
No, I think you killed them. So that will be on the sergeant. We'll be down to 2.
Yes.
And I will go ahead and swing with, I guess, I got a power fist first. Hitting on 3s. I'm going to reroll looking for lethals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple hits. 5s to wound. Nothing.
Nope. The chain fist.
Here you go.
Much the same thing.
It's a lethal.
That's a lethal, and I'm going to take the hit reroll there.
They're 4s
Yep,
to hit,
they're
I think. Yeah.
So I've got 1, then a 3 up.
2
Okay, so 2 wounding hits.
AP 3.
Yeah.
5s. Make 1, fail 1. We're left with 3 wounds left.
3
From the
wounds
stuff here,
left.
Chaos Lord.
My Lord of Chouse with his exalted weapon. So he's got 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
Nice. 2
I'm
wounds.
Re-rolling these. Okay, so these still Hit. And then, sorry, the exalted weapon was only strength 5.
Yeah,
so 6s.
Need more 6s. Ah, 4.
All the 6s.
That'll probably do it. We got 5 up saves because of the extra AP. I dare tread on your objective.
Okay.
We're dead. And we don't explode.
Very good.
We are brought very low, though. And that wrestles control the middle back for you. That guy's going to fall over. You want to grab him? Crack. And look, magic. Oh. If anyone was curious, that was to prevent me from having to go sideways up on this ledge here, which I was the initial plan. I'm like, I'm just going to move this out of the way instead.
That's
Yeah,
the proper way to do it with nice models. Or not nice models, I guess. I do believe that is turn.
That's a good turn. That's not bad.
That's a pretty good turn.
That worked out well for you. You investigate your signal successfully.
And I will pitch, deploy, teleport homers.
Yes.
So I'm going to get, what, 2 VPs for, yeah.
The one say it's better than the none you might have you're thinking about getting.
It's true.
So you're at 12 secondaries to my 23.
And I go up a command point.
And a command
For
point.
the pitch.
You pitch one. So at the end of the third turn, I'm at 38, and Josh is at 27. So I got not bad. Do pretty okay. I'm doing the secondary game well, and we're tied on primary, but I got like nothing to play with anymore. So we're gonna hopefully get some fledgling like secondaries here and there, and just get a couple more points for the 5, and then hopefully you don't destroy me on primary later. But I think you're gonna win on. It's one of those games like kind of know it's mathematically over, but play it out. I guess.
Well, you play this turn and see.
So I jumped ahead. Figured we saved the editor some editing here, and as we go to my turn, I actually drew 2 of the worst cards I possibly could have gotten there. I do not want engagement cards. I want hide in the corners and cower cards.
Yep.
So we got tempting target, which is Josh could pick any single one of the no man land objectives. Well, I guess I could go for this one, but he's not going to pick that one.
No.
So he'd pick this one or the far one, and I won't be able to get it.
I'll probably be picking that one over there. That is more difficult for you to get to.
Correct. And then I have Assassination as my second card. I got no characters I can really go for kills.
Try to kill my Terminator Lord somehow.
I don't know if that's going to be plausible.
You have 10 unwashed cultists that can go attack him.
And then I'll get 5 points on primary for scoring on my turn, which is great. Puts me at 20 primary. But then the rest of the game is honestly Josh is playing cleanup, and I don't think there's too many more interesting things going at the end. Josh is going to he's going to max out primary, by the way. So Josh is at 15 currently. He's going to go up to 25 on his turn. And then he's going to go up to 35 on his 5th turn and then score 15 points on turn 5 to go to 50. Yep. Whereas I will not be doing that. I will be going to 20 on this turn and then lose the game. So the game is mathematically over there. With not like if there was like a cool fight or something to resolve somewhere else, or if there was like a tight roll that it would have mattered. This one is not going to be that.
We've determined my cultists are better than your cultists. So.
They are clearly better than my cultists. But that's kind of, I probably should have been a little more aggressive with them. Usually it doesn't punish me when I go for investigate signals. Where was it? I wasn't going to see it at all. It was in the pool of 5 at the bottom. It was 3rd from the bottom. That is unfortunate.
If for anybody curious, my next pulls would have been Cleanse.
That's 10. That's 5 points.
And Storm Hostile Objective.
We actually didn't look at those at all, but yeah, the Storm Hostile might have been hard-ish, but you could discard it if you wanted to for another one.
You know what? Honestly, the Terminators just go and because they can advance and charge.
Oh, true.
And they just charge to the back end of that.
Those guys probably wouldn't be there though. They were going to probably rush out. They would have tried to go for something, I guess, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
I would have discarded it to
get another one. Yeah.
Capture enemy outpost.
Then you could work towards it. You work towards it. Those guys might be able to get a good enough advance roll to get there. But yeah, even on primary points alone, I'll peter out. Turn 3 is exactly enough fuel I had, unfortunately there. It will be a Chaos victory, though. So luckily, we stacked it in Chaos's favor.
Yep. Chaos was able to win.
It's hard. We were dreading a draw, but we didn't luckily have to deal with one, so it wasn't too bad there. Turn 3, I hate that. My guys fell over dead like chumps. I would have liked them to see. I would have liked to see them put up a better fight, but sometimes they just don't have it in them. That is the end of this one, folks. We are going to go ahead for our members from YouTube and our Vault members. We're going to have a post-game chat. We're going to talk about the new Chaos Codex. It's going to be a light-hearted review. It's more of our first impressions of it, really. And
that's the right thing.
To give some transparency going into, we both really like it, so it's going to be a pretty positive review overall. We try to be unbiased and just try to a little harsh.
No, I don't.
Well, I try. We're usually harsh reviews of things, and it's honest reviews. Yeah, this one will get a positive one. This one's quite a good book, actually. For hitting the right points.
Yep.
Not necessarily because it's strong, but because it's got what you want in it in a codex.
There's your snippet.
got the right
there's
stuff.
There's your snippet of what's going to be in the... Yeah.
Correct. That's essentially the review in total. But if you want further details, it is going to be for our YouTube and our Vault members. And we'll see you all there. But otherwise, happy wargaming, and there will be more to come, as there always will be.